Nothing crazy?
No.
Oh.
No, I was too preoccupied by Sonny busting his ass.
That craziness was me falling.
Yeah, it was good.
Whew.
got
Well,
lifelong
gentlemen,
commercial.
ladies and gentlemen, if you guys feel an earthquake within the next 10 minutes, I apologize. To Japan and all the coastal cities and all that good jazz, I apologize. It was pretty bad.
Because you fell?
Yeah.
45
shockwaves.
seconds ago on 5D1 Gaming, Saudi
right.
took a spill.
Yeah. It's good times. I tried to show off my sneaks and
We almost
one
lost.
up Crocs and
Yeah, you almost knocked down an entire forest.
We almost,
deforestation caused by Saudi, by possums. Who would have figured?
So, welcome everybody to 5D1 Gaming presents The Wild Calling.
Oh man, that was great.
Yeah. So, we'll go through the normal niceties. You haven't followed us already and you're watching us on Twitch, just click the follow button. Pow! Right there. Hopefully it's right there. Right there. You're going to hit subscribe. Boom! It should be right there. And if you subscribe, use Prime, link Prime up with Twitch, you get a free subscription. You can give that to anybody once a month. And if you'd like to, you can give it to us. It's free for you. It gives us a free $5 subscription. So,
And you get neat little emotes.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And you get access to most of our emotes that we have available. Actually, all of them, because we don't have anything above that level.
Nope.
So, if you're watching this through YouTube, you can hit subscribe right down there. And if it's in the future, it's probably somewhere around here. If you want to click the bell, ding, you get notified when we load up their videos on Wednesdays. So, and if you want to give us a thumbs up, bam, give us a thumbs up. Leave a comment. We like to connect with everybody. If you're going to leave a comment, we would definitely chat with you. Look us up on Facebook. Look us up on Twitter. Look us up on Instagram. Just search up 5D1 Gaming.
And be sure to check out that mini unboxing video.
Yep, we have mini unboxing videos. We also have on our Facebook, we have every day, there is a special meme associated with our channel, done by our beautiful, beautiful Brutus, David over here. So, and they're actually pretty funny. So, check them out.
The last two were straight fire.
Yeah,
And
I like
thank you to Reptile Medic for subscribing for 3 months in a row.
3 months. Thank you, Reptile
Thanks,
Medic. Hell yeah.
Dad.
So,
Keep that streak going.
yeah. Yeah. Anything else, guys, before I do a little recap?
Nope.
I like apples.
Okay.
Recap it is.
Nope.
We're gonna reach that next stage of the recap. Okay, so recap. You guys just come back from the big battle with the dead bodies laying around. You all didn't know what to do. All three of you were like, run! One of you guys were, let's get a guard. Got a guard? They seemed very suspicious of the dead bodies and whatnot. Went to take you guys into custody, and you guys used some spells on them. Ran your ass off, but ran your asses off into the castle.
When you said you guys, you mean specifically just one person?
No, you guys all ran that way.
No, spells. Only one person casts spells on the card.
Yeah.
And only one person wanted to get a guard.
I was
It's not-
partially with them.
It's not your fault for wanting to do something right.
Right? Yeah, it fucking was.
No, like,
Rusty got accosted and disrobed in the middle of town.
do we
Put him
just
in
like,
stocks?
do we just like murder people and then tell others about it?
Now we do. Now we do.
Yeah.
That's the thing. All right.
So, during the confusion, you guys broke into the courtyard. Ton of guards there. You were
guards.
completely arrested with no problems.
Well, a few missed arrows.
Yeah. You know, you don't know if there were warning shots or not.
There were warning shots.
Let's go with that.
Put in jail cells, everything removed from you guys. From there, you guys were introduced to the new Queen Nully. From there, she explained the situation and what everything was going on. And she said that she was going to let you guys all go. but did never come back.
What a benevolent queen.
Yep.
Everyone
least we
thank
survived.
Brutus because he made us miss the wedding.
Oh yeah, he killed the king.
Blame the dog.
Always.
And after leaving, gathering your things and your thoughts and trying to figure out what you're going to do, you came across an old friend of Brutus, Ratig.
And what's his last name again, Dougie?
Was it Wolf Sniffer or whatever?
I think it was Hound Scent with S.
Yeah, he's not
SC.
Hound Scent.
Dark Ringer.
Dark Finger.
There he is. I have it on the first page. Ratig Darkfinger. And there he had a
Close?
conversation with you and explained that Brutus and his old captain were the old captain was bringing people together for something they did not know.
I'm gonna get so much kelp.
And in the process of traveling down there, a storm was on its way. You guys went and ran for cover underneath the wooded area. I found a nice big tree. Hanging out underneath, during your watches, you heard some strange thumps in the middle of the night. Big stomps. You could feel it in the ground. And in the process, listening, hearing, you hear the wood crack as these two humongous figures come into somewhat of the clearing of where you guys are. And as you look up, you see flashes of light, thunder, lightning, and as you're looking up, you all see these two humongous figures. One's leaning up on the other. You can see the left arm of the one leaning. There's a right above the elbow. There's a bone protruding out of the skin. It's bleeding down his arm. Looking at his face, it's battered, it's bruised. He looks like he's been through somewhat of a battle. While he's leaning up on the other one, just the one that looks healthier is almost dragging this one. When you look up, I think I did this before, but roll intelligence checks for me anyway. Forget what you guys had anyway.
Just straight intelligence?
Straight intelligence.
17.
Okay.
14.
14.
15.
15. 8. Everybody but Cassos. You guys remember from the stories of your homeland and more of the bedtime stories that they would explain. Brutus from the stories that were told around a poker table of grand battles. Rusty, reading through books, with your vast knowledge, you're able to pick out from a book that you remember reading. These two figures are Cyclopses.
Do I know if Cyclopses are benevolent or malevolent?
With that intelligence check, you're the highest one.
Yeah.
Depends. It depends on the Cyclops, where they were raised, and what they were raised to do.
Okay.
It's the breed, not the owner.
There are good ones
Nature
and there
over
are
nurture.
bad ones. Yes. Nature over nurture. But as you look around, does anybody speak Giant?
Yes.
You do?
Yeah.
Anybody else?
That's a no from me, Cotton.
Read this book.
So you're behind a tree.
Yeah.
You're kind of like peering over. You see this. Brutus is just out in the open. He's just standing there in front of this large tree. You didn't have your weapon ready though during the whole time, so you're just standing there.
Just standing there.
Cassos, you're off to the left.
Yeah, from
you're
the
kind of
behind them at this point.
yeah.
But still.
You're sneaking behind them. At this point, you're kind of on the side at the because you just dived in right before they came in. Rusty, you're hiding like a mother. You know, I think you rolled like a 22 in your stealth. So
I found the fattest tree, and,
Yeah.
and I became the skinniest Rusty.
That's a huge fish.
So, as you see this, behind the tree, you're peering over, and from the crashes of the thunder, you do hear them speaking to each other as they're coming along. You pick little things out. You can hear the word battle. You can hear the word huge. But as they come along and they come out, and they do see Brutus. I mean, he's standing there out in the open. They look at him, and they go, "He's going to get him, not us." And they start to head off away to the left. So it's basically to your right.
Okay, so I see them see Brutus, and then they say that, and I can hear that. I'm like, can we provide assistance, brothers? Like, I'll yell that out to them.
Roll persuasion at disadvantage at this point.
That was completely advantage.
8.
As you scream that out to them, they continue walking, and they look like the one that's injured looks back and just says, "They look like dead meat," and they just keep going. From here, you guys are standing in the middle of this area. Roll perception checks.
As we're doing that, like I hear that or whatever. Natural 20, by the way.
Natural 20.
Yeah. I convey to them, my teammates, what they had said.
Okay.
It sounds like something real fucked happened up that way. And we're headed in that direction.
That was actually from the direction where you came from.
Oh, from where we came from?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So it's been following us.
Yeah.
It's been following
There's a
us.
battle happening behind us. They said Brutus looks like dog meat or something along those lines.
Natural 20,
19.
19,
21.
10.
10. Everybody with Rusty. Rusty, you're kind of like hiding behind the tree. You're not paying attention around. You're just, yeah. You guys hear similar thought. Before it was do 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 do. This one's do 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 do, and it's gradually getting
The most
closer.
aggressive kangaroo.
Monster
With the boxing
size.
glove.
exactly. I'm gonna get you, motherfuckers!
It's a dragon-sized kangaroo.
Straight Jesus.
Crocus! Ain't she a beaut?
Yeah, right.
With those perception checks, you can see right where those two Cyclopses came from. There is a trail down there. But there is flashes of light, and you guys are trying to see down there if you'd like to. You're off to the side, so you can't see anything, but you two can if you want to try to peer down. With the flashes of light and with your perceptions, you can see a large looming figure just coming right down that lane. And at this point, like with the flashes, you can't tell how far they are, but it's a flash of light, and with another flash, it's closer. With another flash, it's closer.
Guys, something wicked this way comes. I suggest we try and hide.
I'm already. Goodbye.
Where the fuck did that come from?
I decided to find a place to hide.
I throw a ball bearing at Hemo's feet to let him know that I'm hidden.
Yeah, got it.
All right, now you have to re-roll stealth because you broke stealth.
God damn it.
Not just playing. I'm just playing.
Still want me to roll stealth?
And you're ready to roll again, man.
I wild shape into a squirrel and I scurry up the tree.
Okay.
You want me to roll stealth?
Can you wild shape into things smaller than you?
I can wild shape into things significantly larger than me, so I don't know why I want to be able to wild shape into things smaller than me.
Yeah. No, it was a general question.
Hey, it's your world, you tell me, daddy.
That's a 5-foot fucking squirrel right there.
Yeah, and everything
Yeah,
turns
right.
with you. You can turn into something smaller than
That's what I'm
you.
saying. Like, I get turned into a giant octopus. I feel like I could be like, it's fucking...
Hemo's bigger than a seal, and he can turn into a seal, I'm sure.
Yeah. No, it's fine.
I turn into a seal.
You got a squirrel? Roll stealth with advantage.
We're gonna kill that fucking squirrel. 18.
18.
As I
15.
climb up the tree, I
15.
throw up acorns.
I like-
like.
Think to myself, damn, I really need to learn how to do that.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I know, right? Where would I put my book?
Trap the magic squirrel. Hey, so what would happen if I get like put in a cage with a tiny squirrel? When I try to wild shape out of it, would I just like mesh out of the sides like those Play-Doh hair things?
Depending on the strength, but I'm pretty sure a little cage like that you'd break right away.
Yeah.
I mean, you are.
Or I would just like magically form out of it, and the cage is now part of my chest.
Unless it was magically fortified.
Ruins, 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 ruins.
Okay. As you wild shape into
I'm a gray
larger
squirrel. I'm a large gray
Yeah.
squirrel.
You're a larger squirrel. You're not like huge.
Buff squirrel from the
Buff
neighborhood.
squirrel.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
It's
you
got
literally
pecs.
climb with just your hands. Just you're not even. You definitely didn't do leg day.
Yeah.
So, as you're broing up there on the top of the tree,
Just reading a volley of acorns.
you're behind a tree a little bit deeper, Rusty. It's not as large as this big tree, but you felt that you could hide behind it, and you're kind of angling yourself directly away from the rust. Costos, you're off to the side.
Thank you, Silver Adept, for subscribing with Twitch Prime.
Hello, Silver Adept. Thank you for the sub.
Yeah,
Thank you.
welcome to the fold.
Welcome.
Please feel free to use the emotes.
Yes, an example would be of these.
Go ahead.
So, Brutus, as you go to dive
We're just gonna
behind a
fucking
tree,
ruin it.
you bump your shoulder into the tree. You're trying to hide behind it, but you don't see it. But your tail is
Oh,
sticking out the side of a tree.
Oh, hey.
So, as this large brute comes running down here, looking over and seeing your tail, he
Stan's brother.
picks up one of the broken trees and launches it towards you. I need you to roll a strength saving throw with advantage because you're behind a tree.
Just leave him, boys.
22.
22. Okay. Wow, I rolled like shit.
Good.
Good.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
That's what we need.
Uh,
I don't need Brutus to kill the king again.
as this
Resurrect him, I'll kill him.
as this tree gets launched towards the tree, I mean, you're behind the tree pretty well. But on the opposite side of the tree where you're standing, it gets hit by this tree that's just thrown at it. It cracks it, and although the tree is strong and thick, it does crack kind of in the center. It kind of leans over. From the splinters, you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as it moves and shatters around you, and the tree kind of moves and just bumps your back a little bit. A lot stronger than you're used to. But you hear, because you're a squirrel, what's your intelligence as a squirrel? What's your perception?
Doesn't he keep his?
Yeah, I keep mine. Which would be, my passive, I guess?
Just your, your passive. Because your passive is like 15, right?
Which it's my what plus what plus what?
10 plus perception.
Oh, yeah, 15.
Okay. 15. You can hear, as you look down, it is this muscular, skinny, almost, let's see, like an 18 foot tall,
Rusty.
yes, 18 foot tall brute. You can see
So am I like eye level with this boy as a squirrel up in the tree?
he's kind of leaning down.
Okay.
You're pretty far up in the tree, I would figure.
Yeah, I scurried up.
You can see that there's a large club. It looks like almost like the trees that are there. but it is fashioned into a club. Gray skin, completely bald head. You can see that there is a gash scar across his face. Now, of course, it's real deep, but it is healed. But you can see it just mangles his face a little bit. Gives him sort of like a pull down on his lips, the side of his face here. And as he's looking around, and he throws this tree, he says, come out, little one." And he's talking to you, but you hear a guttural giant kind of voice. There we go. But that's what you hear up in the tree.
Is that giant? Wow.
Yeah, that's
so eloquent.
That's what giant sounds like. Yeah, real.
Pretty impressive.
Did you hear their poetry? It's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I know that he's directing it at Brutus.
Oh yeah, he's looking directly at where he threw the tree.
Insult in squirrel.
Yeah, right. I can't speak giant in squirrel. Speak giant squirrel at him. Do I recognize what this thing is?
Roll intelligence check.
Yeah.
Actually, roll nature. Actually,
Happy I got to re-roll that. That would be a 19.
19.
Right.
You've heard things about this. This is a giant of some sort, and looking at his skin, you can see that it, with it being gray, you can kind of pick out that it looks similar to a stone giant. It is very mean. It is normally not. It's normally not out in the open as it is. Mm-hmm. They more or less they stay in rocky terrain underneath mountains and whatnot. They're usually found from dwarves and as they're barreling under into mountains, and they happen to come across these civilizations.
As a squirrel, can I see his druidcraft?
Okay.
Can you cast an animal form? That's a question.
No, you can't as an
can't
animal
cast.
form.
Can I crawl inside of him and destroy him?
Can I re-expand inside the giant's poop
You can
deck?
try.
I have a stone giant suit.
You can try.
No, I'm not going to do that. I do nothing. I sat there and I'm looking squirrelishly, like to see if he can like actually find Brutus or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so at this point, does he know exactly where I'm at?
You can figure. I mean, you can figure he hit the tree right where you're at.
Alright.
Play dead?
You don't know. You don't know what he's saying.
What's immediately around me other than the tree that I'm standing behind?
It's trees. There's no.
Just trees.
Yeah, this is a woodland area. Like there's a good gap between the trees. There's a good. I mean, certain trees there's like a 3-foot gap or a 2-foot gap, but there are other ones that it's like 5 to like 20 feet between trees.
And how far away is everybody else from me?
You don't know where they're at.
Oh, fuck.
I'm like 30 feet above.
You have no clue where anybody. Like right now, you look around. Nobody is around. These
You
two
have
stealth.
no support.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you knew that you knew that these two stealth, and you knew that he wild shaped
Right.
into a squirrel and went right up the tree as you kind of dived behind the tree.
Alright, I take out my shield in the flame smash, and I make like hell further into the forest.
Okay, so you're running.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you go around, what's your speed?
40.
40. Okay. So as you go running, are you guys watching the whole thing?
And once he like cracks the tree, I'm just like, don't
Yeah.
find me, don't find me.
You're watching it. You're like you're behind the stone giant. That's where you can see. You're above the stone
Behind
giant.
how many
Hemo.
feet?
Yeah.
Well, you're hidden into the trees, so I would figure you were a good like 40, 50 feet away at this point because you're trying to hide and jump from tree to tree from where Brutus was. So
From the stone giant.
about 40 feet, maybe 35.
From him?
Yeah. So you're heading off, but you're watching. He threw the tree. It hit the tree where you saw Brutus go behind. As you're looking down, Hemo, and you see the tree get thrown, You look over and you see Brutus. He pulls out his shield. You also see he pulls out his flame smash, and he goes hightail it right further into the forest. As he does that, the stone giant starts to chase you. He is right behind you. He's not gaining on you, but he is keeping up.
All right.
Can I like flag?
And
Does it like run past me or see me? Or anything?
well,
Like, flag me?
as he starts to run, you see Brutus start running with his shield and his flame smash, and then a good I would say about 12 seconds behind him, there goes the stone giant running right behind him.
I can't like flag him down or anything. Or
You can try.
all right, I don't want to like be verbal. I just want to be like this.
All right.
Like try to. I'm back here. I don't know. Wait, what did I roll a die? What am I doing? I felt like you were gonna ask for a skill roll or something.
No, I was gonna
Yeah.
say something,
Yeah.
but I was just like, you were already rolling.
Yeah, I don't know.
What's your passive?
My passive?
Yeah.
Yeah, just that. Yeah.
13.
Your perception plus 10. Okay. I mean, 13's easy enough because he knows where you were. So as you start to run, you kind of pass by Rusty for that brief second. You guys lock eyes. What are you doing?
I mouth the words to him. Trap him, trap him, trap him.
Trap it. I'm like trying to usher him over to me. Like if he's running by him, like.
Well, you said the thing's right behind me, right?
Well, at this point, if you start to run, he's got a quick second, and he sees you run, and that's when he starts.
So if I go over to Rusty, is he going to see me do that?
You can roll stealth at disadvantage because he sees you. You're trying. I mean, no. So it would be a straight stealth roll because it is stormy out and whatnot, lightning, and so roll a straight stealth.
22.
All right. Lucky you rolled that high.
Yeah.
Wow. DNC 616 just tipped $12.
Thank you.
Oh, what is it for?
Let's
Yeah.
find out.
Molly Lynn's here with the flaming Rusties.
For Flamin' Rusties. How you doing, Molly Lynn? Welcome to the stream.
Ken Ben for advantage rolls.
All of them advantage rolls?
That's a lot of advantage rolls.
For whom?
That's 6
For
advantage
Brutus.
rolls.
That's for me.
6 advantage
Well,
rolls.
From Ken Ben.
say who gets it. You got 6 advantage rolls that you can give if they're all going to be advantage rolls. So you can give it to anybody that you want.
No, for Brutus.
For Brutus?
She said for Brutus.
6 advantage rolls for
Yeah.
Brutus.
Dude, they
Yeah.
fucking love you with those advantage rolls.
I know, because I need
The
to
dog is easily put down.
Yeah, because
All right.
He's the one that's like, I'm gonna punch your face,
that's
and you're like,
right.
I'm a dragon, and he's like, I'm gonna punch your face.
Facts.
that guy needs advantage rolls, or he's not going to be around much
Exactly.
longer.
Yeah. Well, thank
that I
you,
can
DNC 616, for the advantage rolls for the $12 tip.
Reptile
Thank
medic,
you,
everybody
we
loves me.
appreciate it. Thanks.
Just
All
don't
right.
know it yet.
So,
I did have advantage rolls.
as you go running, there's a quick flash where looking over behind you because you're trying to figure out where this stone giant is.
Yes.
You can see it kind of semi-blinds him.
Always.
At that point, you jump behind right where Rusty is. You can see that there is a similar tree a little bit further, so you jump behind and you kind of angle yourself away from it. And from there, you see the stone giant pass right by both of you as he starts just barreling right into the woods.
Hello.
Where?
Where were you?
He was gonna wait till you told it.
As you guys hear it, you can hear the thumps of the stone giant's runs get further and further off in the distance, where it starts to get drowned out by the clap of the thunder.
Now we send up a flare to signal our friends.
Do we have friends? I come out of the bushes.
Yeah, right. I think it's gone.
Where's Hemo?
Who's Hemo?
Where's Hemo?
Who's Hemo?
And I scurry over and I pop up on Rusty's shoulder.
Rusty,
You see a
don't
squirrel
move.
just show up.
And I just wink at you.
Rusty,
I've
don't
never
move.
been
You
more
have a s-
uncomfortable. This is
You
why I
can
don't
even
like
have
being
a
outside.
squirrel.
You live in a
On your
squirrel.
shoulder. I take out my great axe.
It's a demon.
I take out my great axe.
I'm gonna
I flip them off.
You see this
Oh,
squirrel?
never mind. It's just Timo. It's just Timo. At that point, I know.
He's got
You
an
see this-
acorn in each cheek.
You see this little squirrel as you're like, I'm gonna get it, and you see it. The little squirrel just gave you double
Let's go.
fingers.
I'm
Yeah,
terrified.
Timo.
As I'm spinning around. You
Those
know?
are some furry
Get off me.
birds there.
The demon squirrel from the abyss. No.
So at this point, you guys look around and you listen. You can't hear anything other than the thunder following every flash of lightning. Looking around, you can see, I mean, there is a straight trail where you see trees just moved over and broken as you're looking right down, and it goes right out into the plains where you were all camped.
Yeah, I just point towards the opening.
The squirrel knows the way.
Where's Raytig?
At this point, when you guys are all convening, you guys look around and Raytig's not around. Like,
Are you gonna make us fight this stone giant?
no, you look around,
Oh, he kidnapped
Raytig's
him.
not around.
I'm assuming I would know Raytig's scent, right? I'm assuming I would know Raytig's scent. Can I see if I can track him?
Yeah, roll with advantage.
21.
21. You catch a scent real quick, even though through the rain.
He smells like shit.
Your nose is pretty good, and as you start to follow, you go off a good like 20 feet into the trees, and there is Raytig kind of like back up against a tree, and you smell shit.
Alright, David.
And he is just sitting there shaking.
Raytig, do you have a spare change of pants in that bag of yours?
He doesn't. He's not even looking. He's just looking straight, and he reaches into the back.
I squirrel over
His
to his shoulder
backpack.
and slap him in the face. Knock out of it!
He pulls out, and it looks like the pants. There's a stain right in the back. Same thing. And as you come up and you slap him, he kind of like looks at you, and
sorry.
he's like,
It's squirrel.
Wouldn't you be looking
and-
up?
"No, he came up and slapped
Yeah,
him right
he
across
sat,
the face."
sat up on the
Oh,
shoulder.
For a
and
squirrel
just
slap, yeah.
Yeah, and like you slap him as a squirrel, and he kind of looks at you, and he goes to punch you right back.
What?
Wait, don't hit
Does
the
he hit
squirrel.
me?
Raytig, you punch that squirrel.
Don't hit the squirrel. It
It
knows
depends.
things.
Are you jumping back, or are you?
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna. If he's gonna actually swing at me, I'm gonna unwild shape and break his shoulder. Just by being standing there, and be like,
Now,
what's up?
mind you, he doesn't know that you.
No, he doesn't. No, I try to evade his whatever.
All right, roll dex.
Yeah, and I scurry back to Rusty if I succeed. I was looking at other shit.
What's your roll?
12.
You can beat it.
Cool.
Don't hit the
So he tries to do that, he gets double slapped, and then I run.
He goes to swing. He goes to punch you. You kind of like duck over and kind of like move behind him,
Yeah.
right behind his neck, and you come back and you slap him again. And
Squirrel
then
over
you
to
hop
Rusty.
right off.
Don't hit the squirrel. It knows things. Wait a minute. Hold on. I pull out my book. Squirrel? And I open it. Can you read this? Apparently, the squirrel is not omniscient.
So, what are you guys doing?
First of all, I tell Raytig, you go after the squirrel again, I'll let everybody know that you got bitch slapped by a squirrel. Not once, but twice.
And he just kind of like nods at you, like.
Snap out of it.
I just turn back into emo. I had enough,
Ow!
enough squirreling around.
That's a squirrel around.
Yeah, that wasn't really nice.
I feel like that was a long con for a squirrel hanging around joke.
I was trying to be nutty.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Tune
it's-
back in next week.
if you dare. So, what are you guys doing?
Well, that was an interesting encounter.
Yeah.
Remember, this in the middle of the night. You guys woke up from the storm. It was looming over. It was coming in. You guys woke up and headed off into the woods to use it for coverage.
For those of you guys that don't know, I'm pretty sure that was a stone giant, and they were mean to Mamma Jammas.
Well, he's
As you
gone
can see as to
now.
what he did to the Cyclopses. Cyclopsi?
Cyclopses.
Cyclops, the two Cyclops. So yes, we should probably sod off in the opposite direction of the way he was headed.
I mean, aren't we going somewhere?
Yeah, in that direction.
Oh.
What time of night is it? It's still in the middle
Time
of
for
the
us to
night?
leave. It's time for us to not be here anymore because it might come back. Because it was looking for you. And imagine if it doesn't see you in that direction, it's going to come back in this direction. And we don't want to be here.
He's not wrong.
He's not right either.
What?
Well, by basic knowledge and seeing, I mean, the two Cyclops, they were walking away.
Yeah.
They only saw him,
Yeah.
and they saw him as a diversion.
Yeah.
So then we go in the opposite direction of where. Our
Which
camp's
is where
at.
we're also headed, anyways.
Okay.
That's where you guys
We
came
carry
from.
on, my wayward sons.
Yes,
Tally ho.
let's get to where we're going.
Okay, so you guys are gonna
Has the
Power
storm
through
calmed
the night.
down, or is it messy? Or
still strong. You
you
guys can kind of try to stay in the trees if you want. You guys.
Well, I mean, that dude like
hide.
trudged open a pretty deep path. He's a big boy, so yeah, we follow his footprints. He made us a path essentially. So
Trail. Yeah.
Okay. So, as you guys head off, I mean, it's still raining. There's still thunder. There's still lightning.
yeah,
It's with your special ability, you're able to travel at normal distance. As you guys reached the outskirts of the trees, it's a good like half hour of trudging through everything. You reach the outskirts, and you're going across this huge trail that was made by both the stone giant and both Cyclops.
did we see any like signs of the struggle while we were walking?
You can see heavy footprints as they're through the mud as they lead off, but they lead off kind of like parallel with the wooded area.
And did we see like a blood trail potentially, or we all washed away with the rain? I imagine.
Yeah, there's drops of blood and whatnot, but you can figure that was from the Cyclops.
Okay.
And it's along with the footprints.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I guess we just. What time of day is it now? Or
It's
time
in the
of night?
middle of the night.
Still middle of the night.
So
We can set up camp a little further down the road off the path.
I would honestly feel safer if we kept going for a little longer, and even if we wasted some daylight sleeping, I feel like it would still be safer than
I agree with that.
Raytig, where exactly are we heading?
Well, we were heading down that trail over there, but it's over there, and he kind of like points away, and it's right where you guys came from. You guys came straight to the woods,
Yeah.
The quickest way. I mean, he's pointing out the trail. Of course, you guys can't see it because it's still dark. There's still the flash of lightning. It kind of illuminates where you're looking for, but you can't really pull where it is.
Why don't we just follow the line of the woods out to the direction we were going to, and then before the woods end, we use them as cover from the storm, make a little camp, and then be on our way.
Yep, sounds good.
2 birds, 1 stone.
I think the stone golem went down.
One in the hand is worth 7 at the tavern.
7 at the
I
time.
like those odds.
Soon.
Good job, fellas.
Sure.
I kind of wanted to loot him, but I was like, also Hebo, like it was like reality as he was like, I'm not gonna mess with that. But like Anthony was like, I want to know what he has. Like, I want to know what.
Look
fun
at all
little-
of these samples.
Yeah, what fun little bits.
This is quartz.
You don't know what he has. So,
And we never will.
Don't say never.
maybe.
Dum, dum, dum.
As you sleep, first watch, you hear loud kangaroo noises again.
So as you guys follow along, now the trail where you guys came across, where it was the footsteps and the blood, they came from the north side. You guys are heading south from this point.
Yeah.
So as you guys head down along with the trees, you feel like a good hour and a half travel. You separated yourself a good distance from where all this started.
Okay.
Reptile Medic just donated $2 because I love you, Hemo. DM, kill them.
Say, who did he do it to?
Yeah,
Why does it say
I think that's for you.
Because it's a notification, so that way I see it here.
Oh,
As over there, it's just.
That's
What do you mean it's for
definitely
me?
you.
So it's not.
Oh, so he gave me an advantage roll
No.
and then
Wanted
killed
me
him
to kill
DM?
you.
Well, how's that me having an advantage roll help that? Clarify, Bill.
But anyway, so good hour and a half down there. Hemo, you feel like that's a good distance. You can separate yourself as long as you keep yourself alerted.
Yeah.
You can hide somewhat in the trees if you feel like you want to. If not, you can keep traveling. And mind you, it is still the middle of the night. You guys did break your long rest to do this.
Yeah.
So you guys continue. The next day, you guys will not have a long rest, and you will have a point of exhaustion.
We could choose to rest during the day.
I like napping.
Yeah, no, I get that. I feel like we've made it a good distance off. We should be safe. I'll do first watch.
Or long rest or short rest?
To continue the long rest, you will have to sleep a little bit longer into the day.
Yeah.
Usually, when dawn starts to happen, that's when you guys normally wake up, and this one, dawn's going to be up there for a little bit until you guys feel like you get that long rest. So it would be 2 more watches.
I will take second.
Also, the roll was for you.
Hmm?
The roll was for you, not me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Advantage
Wow. We get to sleep in.
I guess. That's fine.
It's like a holiday.
We're arm wrestling tomorrow. I'm going to get you.
So, you guys, are you guys heading off into the trees?
Yeah, we're going to be off the tree line. So we want the open plain in front of us, and then we're at the tree line.
Okay.
Yes,
So
party.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
all right. So you're at the tree line.
Use it as cover from the storm.
Yeah.
Okay. I need you to roll perception.
You got it, Chief. 13.
13.
12. I apologize.
12. Throughout the night, you're listening. You're hearing the constant storm. You feel like it's starting to let up a little bit because a good 2-3 hours it was heavy rain as it was coming down all of you. It was actually an hour and a half as it was coming down on you. Here it's a little bit lighter. You can hear the drizzling patterns across the leaves. As you're standing there, you don't feel the heavy droplets on your body as much as before.
Okay.
Listening, you don't hear or feel any footsteps, and you feel like you averted a little bit of danger. As your watch comes to an end, you feel like you should wake up Cosmos so that you can take the next watch.
Hey, buddy.
In the wrong tent.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rusty.
We don't even have that.
Sleeping bags on it, right? Yeah, just like,
You're just a little teepee out 2 palm legs.
exactly.
Mom, I'm drying my knickers.
Yes.
I feel like you should take the
I
next
haven't
watch.
shaven since before you were born.
I'm old.
Okay. I take next watch.
There you go.
Okay. Roll perception.
$17.
17. Same thing. Throughout the night, you're listening. This is early in the morning, actually. Sun starts to come up as the storm is passing over. You can still feel little droplets of the rain as they're caught into the leaves and into the trees, as they're just finding their way down to the soil. You're looking around. You get a good vision of what's going on as you're there on like kind of like the cusp of the woodlands with the plains. And you look back and you can see the group as Rusty's tent. There's kind of like a little opening on the top, and as you peer back, you can kind of see his bare ass just sitting there.
Oh, that's something I'm never gonna forget.
I sleep hanging. No. Like a bat.
Just two pale white butt cheeks.
You look back and you see Brutus. He's kind of like just leaning up against a tree, with the great axe in his hand. He's just ready, sitting there. Hemo, I think that you would be doing the same thing, just chilling up on a tree, right?
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, sure, that makes sense.
Same thing. You see Hemo, but he's kind of like just resting there. He's very peaceful, just straightforward. He's just leaning back. He's got his staff across his lap with both of his hands on it. He's just ready. Sun comes up. With the shade of the trees, it doesn't flash light into their faces. So you feel like it's a good amount of time that you can let them sleep for a little bit.
The ground around me, how saturated, not saturated?
With the storm, it's pretty muddy.
Okay.
You know, as you step in, it's not like you're sinking in, but it's muddy.
Any large rocks around us?
No.
No? Okay. So no chance in hell that I'm making a fire over this ground?
Yeah, it would be magical fire from what happened the previous night. I mean, Hemo did try to make a fire, but he had to constantly keep it going.
Just sit there and just...
Magic. Every 6 seconds, he just had to keep it going.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Your watch comes to an end. You feel like this is a good point in the morning that you can wake them up.
All right. I go over to Rusty and I
Pick the crotchety one first.
yeah. I shake his tent. Rusty,
What the hello?
It's Casas.
Why? Hey. Oh, what?
Good morning.
Every time.
Yeah.
I love it.
What'd you do?
Nothing.
No, it's just you.
It's just you.
Thank you. What do you mean it's just me?
I've let you sleep in.
What? You slipped what? Casas, if my fish are missing, I swear.
If you're what?
My fish.
You have fish?
No.
Anyway, it's time to get up.
Okay, I think I'm up.
I go over to Hemo and I wake him up.
Hemo.
Is that the craziest dream about acorns?
Well, listen, you can talk about your nuts later.
Excuse me?
We can talk about your nuts later.
What are you two talking about over
I
there?
think it's a different adventure.
First thing in the morning, really?
I need your help making a fire.
Yeah, as long as we don't roast my nuts over it.
I make a fire. I just druid craft it. Well, I wake up, I stand up, I stretch,
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, yeah.
and druid craft a fire.
Okay.
I
There's
go over to Brutus and I pull out one of the rabbit carcasses from my bag of holding and I start wafting it underneath his nose.
Just
How-
raw meat.
Yes, wrong.
It doesn't stink because it comes out of the bag of colding. So it's like fresh meat.
But cold.
Raw. and
My
cold.
eyes, I open my eyes like real wide,
Like for sushi.
and I see what it is.
Nope. Unless you want to eat it raw. But I prefer mine cooked.
How many you have?
Doesn't matter. It's almost time for breakfast.
I'm gonna sit here and do this all day, I guess.
Oh, yes.
I'm coming.
Please, keep that on. I need tea.
Somebody's getting out of bed. What you said of that?
So I find 6 sticks, sorry. Chop up the rabbits in half and spike them over the fire.
Rabbit on a stick.
Rabbit on a stick.
Okay.
I have him ready my tea.
Brutus, you never answered. Raw or cooked?
We'll go cooked.
Okay, well,
From here, while you're doing this, I figured you would look around and you'd be able to pull. I mean, you're a tall fellow, so you're
Yeah,
able to
I'm just
pull
like
the sticks
grabbing
down
whatever
and
shit that's
be
around
able to
me.
use as much, and you think that it would be used for kindling. After pulling some stuff down, it's a good 3-4 minutes of you just looking back, looking back, and doing it. You get a nice fire going
Okay.
at this point.
This honey that you gave me is quite delicious. It actually offsets the bitterness of the roots that I use.
Good. I'm glad you enjoy.
It actually goes very well. Honey goes very well with rabbit.
I don't believe that.
You drinking the tea?
Yeah.
Roll Constitution save. Not just playing.
Yeah, right.
The
honey's gone rancid, and now you're a bee drill.
the psychedelic roots that I use to see visions.
Rosie seems extra aggravated today.
He starts to turn into the giant wasp,
Mm-hmm.
like friggin' fly.
Yup.
You know?
Trust me, the honey. If we had some apricots, it'd be really good.
Now, whatever you say, Casas, I'm ready to go.
Where's Ray Thick at this point? Is he still sleeping?
Was the bitter just a callback to him? He said that you
Nobody woke him up.
were angry.
I go over to him and I wake him
No.
up.
Alright.
I flick him right in the forehead.
Okay.
They're psychedelic.
As you go over, he's kind of like he's got
Future.
it looks like it's like a waterproof blanket at this point. Like when you look, it's just the water's just running right off of it, and he's keeping warm underneath this tree. How are you waking him up?
I flick him in the forehead.
All right, you flick him in the forehead. As you come up, you kind of like flick him real hard in the forehead, and it leaves like a large like knot at this point. I mean, you're a big fella and he's pretty small, so you kind of like flick him right in the forehead. And he kind of wakes up and goes, "What? Another one?" And he pulls out his dagger.
What, you think it was another squirrel?
I find that amusing.
From there, he kind of like gives you like a little like look, but like puts it in and you just. Are we gonna go?
We're having breakfast.
It's funny because it outfought him, fisticuffs.
Hey, Ray-Ting, by any chance, do you happen to have a pan in your bag?
A pen?
What
Yes.
the fuck is that?
You mean like to write things?
No, cooking utensil.
He said pan.
A pan. Oh, you need a pan. I thought you said a pen.
Do we not have?
Have we not had pans this entire
I feel like
time?
we have shit like that.
We definitively have a pan.
If you're an adventurer,
Yeah.
If you're an adventurer, you have
Is
like
it-
a basic cook.
I have a traveler's kit, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I have a pan.
Okay.
Oh, well then, somebody lend me a pen.
Here's the same pan we've been using this entire fucking time.
Thanks!
You got it.
I just have to press to it after every
Yeah,
meal.
right. Spick and
don't
span, wash the pan.
Takes out an iron skillet.
Yeah.
What? Stop trying to steal my thing.
I'm popping them off.
No, don't touch them. They contain the magical essence that I need.
Yeah, to make us good hearty food. Trust me, you'll like it.
I don't know if you want to
I
eat
could
that.
just make more mushrooms if you want.
I jostle one of the mushrooms off of his hat and get some spores off it, and I
Ow.
druid crab
Ow.
for a little bit.
Ow.
I can make you a big fucking mushroom.
Ow,
It's
stop
blue,
it.
like my shield.
This
Yep.
hat poke. Stop.
I've never had blue mushrooms with this, but I guess I'll try.
I mean, they're good for defense. At least this one was.
Yeah, I take them.
Okay.
Start chopping them up.
Roll a Constitution saving.
It's a DC 14. Whether you go on a trip or not.
Exactly.
Whether I go on a trip or not. All
This is the
right.
best breakfast I've ever had.
This is amazing. Look at these boots.
How did all this fur get on my balls?
Right?
Behold my special attack fireball.
So you cut up the rabbit skillfully, of course. You're able to pull off almost all the meat that you can get off of the rabbit. You cut up the mushrooms, nice little dice to it. You set it off into the pan. You can hear the sizzle of everything just mixing.
Hemo, do you have any aromatic seeds?
Oh, yeah. I also have a bunch of, like, dried herbs and other hot jazz. So, well, you're really making a zesty breakfast all of a sudden. We're using utensils. You wanted a mushroom.
Yeah, I give you.
Let me
Jeez, all right.
Yeah, no, sorry.
He gives you whooping
borrow
cough.
some?
yeah, I
That,
breathed in a bunch of
honey
them
you have.
spores.
All they need is a spoonful.
I give
How
you.
taxing are you going to be on my honey count here, Doug? Oh, yes, yeah, yes, here.
Thank you.
1 teaspoon.
That's all I need.
I give you some desert peach pits And some devil ginger root.
Oh. Oh.
Perfect. In lieu of apricots, the peach pits will do.
Using the stuff I gave
Yeah.
They give you stuff?
Yeah.
That's like a
Yeah, the
20
general
store
Where are my
item list.
seeds?
Wow.
That's awesome.
Okay, Doug, I see how it is.
These are all flavor seeds. Like, we're cooking.
We're cooking.
This week on 5D1 Gaming.
Cooking Mama's cook-off.
Imaginary food.
This is how you make omelets.
Rabbit omelets.
Yeah.
Don't say omelets. It's scary.
Omelets.
Oh, it takes us back to the... Yeah.
Oh, my cloaca.
Yes. Oh, God. The giant hen episode, which if you haven't watched, it's absolutely hilarious. Go watch it on our YouTube, 5D1
This
Gaming.
recipe doesn't.
Shameless plug, shameless plug.
This recipe doesn't require eggs, so I think we're good on the eggs.
I wasn't offering.
Are you sure?
Fuck, all this is toys.
I'm crying.
What
Shuddering
kind
under a
of,
tree.
what am I rolling for this? It's not, no, okay,
What, for the cook-off?
Yeah, for the cook.
Oh, you're able to mix it very well. Your prepping skills aren't that of a cook, but you can figure out what needs to be done with the meat and whatnot. You make the skillet. It's a large skillet, but you fill this, and it's just like sort of like a hash at this point, where it's just mixed very well with the ginger and this large mushroom that you're able to mix over with the meat of this rabbit. But it's filled, and you feel like it's cooked pretty good. You're able to dish it out to everybody else.
Roll performance.
Yeah, I want performance. Can you do that?
Roll performance.
Yeah, roll performance. Everybody wants you to roll performance.
Show us your fucking position. Yeah, someone wrote Salt Bay in the chat.
Roll it.
And they don't know what I know.
Let's hear
I
it.
am proficient in performance.
There we go.
That is a 21.
Gordon
21.
Ramsay is happy he picked you first. You're just flipping rabbits through pans, catching them behind the back, you know.
Fucking right.
Like rainbows are like bursting
Yeah.
out of the dish.
I go, and there's just salt and spices everywhere.
I was like, yeah, someone said Salt Bay in the chat.
Oh, did they? Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a
So
giant
best-
cat in Salt Bay.
But you make almost expert level with your performance with cooking it. So more your performance is what gave it a show as everybody's
the
watching.
You
showmanship,
flip it and turn
yeah.
around. You're like, oh,
Yes.
3 cartwheels, a triple Sao Chow.
It all lands on a plate in perfect like plating, you know, ready for Instagram.
Damn right. And the final touch, wipe off the edges of the plate.
That seems excessive.
Where the hell were we going again?
I have no idea, but my tum is full, and we should totally cook together more often.
Why does he never do this? Why does he always leave it to
You guys never asked.
I've been eating dried meat for months.
fuck these rations?
You guys have been eating provisions. The
Yeah,
whole time.
I know. You can fucking do this.
You guys never asked.
Oh, Chef Boyer, don't.
Aha.
So
Laughs and rusty.
Yeah, right.
So, you guys eat this delicious food. Of course, it's not expert level, but it's been better than most pubs that you've been eating at.
What benefits does this meal have? Plus
a
4
full belly.
constitution? No.
A full belly.
Imagine
18
what I could do if
dexterous.
I had an actual kitchen.
You do.
Yeah, you
At
do.
the house.
I miss our house.
Anyways,
That
let's
we'll never see
let's
again.
keep going.
Yeah.
The empty house.
The empty house that we are currently not
Yeah, we have a
in.
kitchen, just no furniture.
We'll never see it again. The house is
right?
gone.
I stole this pan from our house.
You stole it from your own dwelling.
I'm gonna go Shining. I'm a forest folk. I don't know what the fuck is this.
It's not a lollipop. I can tell
Pretty
you
sure
that
there's a
much.
bunch of dead bodies of some diplomats living in that house now.
So, you guys have full bellies, and off on your way you go. As you're traveling south on this road, again, it's a good distance. You were told it's like a 7-day, 8-day travel
Yeah.
down this road.
We took that rest, so I got my other wild shape back. And if we're going to be traveling for a while, alpaca for rust.
Okay. So you got an hour of alpaca,
I have 3 hours of alpaca.
3 hours. Okay. Well,
Okay,
it's an
gentlemen.
hour each, right?
It's 3 hours.
3 hours each.
Right. Yeah, for each one.
Okay. So how many wild shapes do you have?
2.
2?
Yep.
So you had more.
No, only have 2. We double checked last week.
Okay. All right. Cool.
But that's
Well,
what
we're-
I
You
get.
know what? You know what I'm mixing? I'm mixing his rage
Oh yeah.
with yours.
But I get to do. I can. For how many hours it is? It's my level divided by 3 plus 1.
Okay.
So that would make it still level 6. It would be 3.
Yep. All right. 3 hours each.
It's like weird math that they make me do, but yeah, it's what it says in the
Well,
rule.
that's what you get for being a drug.
Well, gentlemen, I've been going over this book over the past month that I've had it, I feel. I'm pretty sure that this symbol refers to a bird.
It's been 3 days.
3 days.
Who are you talking to?
The stream.
I don't know. I just making small talk on the back of an alpaca.
What?
While we're trudging along, do I see any wildlife
Yes,
around
it's
us?
been a dark
All
fire.
right, roll perception.
You.
Rolls a natural 18. Gotta do the math.
Natural 18.
No, fuck.
What is the total?
72?
Fuck a guy.
You roll so high and you're always so disappointed in yourself. You're like
24.
natural 20 plus 40?
24.
Is this 63
Did
now?
I tie my shoe successfully?
1738, Doug.
Yeah, right. Perfetti. Hashtag Perfetti. Hashtag wasted qualifax.
Natural 18. As you're traveling down, you can see off into the wooded area. And again, the woods are getting closer towards the trail as you're heading more south. You can see off in the distance, it's a good 150 feet, peeking out from the wooded area, coming out into the plains. There are 2 deer that come out and they start grazing. Further down, you can see in the high grass, there are some more rabbits jumping around. You can see them moving around with you can see the grass swaying. From there, you also see more deer coming out as you go further along.
I picture the deer come out and like Hemo gets a little excited. He's like, "Oh look, other grazing creatures!" Instead of just walking, I'm actually hopping towards them as an alpaca.
But I mean,
Or
that's
something,
what you
oh!
see across
How tall is the grass?
the grass. It's good, 1.5 feet tall. I mean, it's high grass, but
Okay. I'm actually gonna try to go after one of those deer. So
okay. How you gonna do it? It's at this point, it's 150 feet away from you. So.
and directly in front of us.
It's open plains coming out from the woods. They're kind of coming out there to graze in the plains.
So we're essentially walking here.
Heading down the trail, right?
Or
Wooded area
tree
over
line.
here.
It's coming.
Tree line is this far away, 150 feet. And they're just coming out randomly, just coming out grazing, and then heading back into the woods.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna stealth and sort of, kind of double back, but not really.
Okay.
To come up behind them.
As we're all just walking, or do we stand and wait? Do you tell us what you're doing?
Yeah. Gentlemen, gonna prepare for tomorrow's meal. I'm thinking venison.
Ah! I don't know why you looked at me. I'm a llama.
Camera for effect, you're kind of right there.
The circle of life.
Don't do that. We'll get sued.
Yeah, right? For real.
It's Disney, man.
They're
Coming for you.
So,
yeah.
with your speed, I mean, your bonus action, you can move just the same. So, I would say that if you're stealthing, you have double movement. So, it's not going to be that far off.
Mm-hmm.
So, roll stealth at advantage.
Wild 20.
Wild 20.
A
Okay.
lot of adventure and time to kill and skin this deer. So I guess while he's doing that, we take a fucking short rest.
Okay. I'd say midday.
Back to Hemo, I get my slot back that I used for the wild chain.
Say midday, he takes this time where, as you guys are taking a short rest, he tells you guys that he's going to head off, and he double backs, and then he kind of disappears from all your vision. From here, what are you using as your weapon?
The last 2 of my remaining manticore spikes.
Okay.
Yes. The last 2 of my remaining manticore spikes, and if not, then I would revert to my darts.
All right, so you take out the last 2 remaining manticore spikes. How are you going about to sneak up on them? Now, mind you, they're coming out of the woods, grazing. They're coming out like a little bit out, grazing, and then when they're done, some of them are laying down in the grass. Some of them head back in. How are you going about this?
I'm within the tree line.
Mm-hmm.
Probably, I want to say, if I was able to get close enough, within 20 feet, give or take, and waiting for them to pop out into the opening.
Okay.
That way there's no obstruction.
Okay. Roll your attack.
And that is advantage on sneak because they don't know and they're being surprised. That is a 22.
Oh, it hits.
Oh, it hits.
And since they are surprised, that is an automatic crit.
It turns out that deer was actually another druid.
You're a level 6 adventurer. I hope you can kill it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I would hope so too.
With the amount of damage that would be done with 1 manticore spike, you can expertly toss the manticore spike, and you're able to hit kind of like in the neck area where you're able to paralyze it right through its spine, and expertly toss that right in. You still have 1 left. But as you do that, and you hit the deer as it was standing up, heading back, you take your action, and then the rest of the deer see it, and they just scatter. Some jump over to your right, some jump over to your left, some head off and then down the trail. But you have a deer there.
How many points?
It was a doe.
I just pictured like 13 deer just like beating you the fuck up.
Just hoofing him to death.
Like
What was
one,
it,
one gets
the
murdered.
ring or whatever, the ring 2, where like all those deer come out and just like murderate someone.
Charlie, no!
I immediately went to the hunting scene in Family Guy when the deer come up on Peter. Oh, you think you're gonna hunt us? Well, guess what? And then just it's like
Do
10
they
of them.
also have Hispanic accents? Oh, you want to
Well,
fuck with us?
anyway.
Wow. Wow.
Okay, so Sonny does not have an accent, but he's like, oh, I'm a deer.
So anyway,
Deers in Mexico.
Yeah, exactly. Jalapeno deers.
Spicy deer.
you have carcass of a deer in front of you.
I go over to the deer, pull out my dagger, and finish bleeding it out.
And that's how Bambi begins.
Do a survival check.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh no.
That just hit me too. That was like a
My
delayed
parents, I am
pop.
sorry.
I need to remember the freaking Navi death to all creatures, and you're now part of the knit thing.
What?
Navi from Avatar.
When they kill an animal, you are one with us now. You are
Sasuke.
going back to
I don't know. I
the-
listened to the movie once. I don't
Oh,
remember.
okay.
I saw the movie once.
So you said Avatar immediately, and I was like, oh, okay, I remember Aang and Appa.
Wrong Avatar, first of all.
The deer's hitting the leaf.
That's you said survival, right?
Mm-hmm.
16.
Okay. You're able to get a good amount of meat off of it. We're looking at good, like, almost 100 pounds of meat that you're able to stuff in the
Jesus
bag.
Christ. What about skin?
You want to skin it?
Yeah,
You get
I
it.
mean, I got to skin it
I think
first
with a
before I get to
16
the meat.
Before the meats.
You expertly skin it. I mean, with a 16,
Perfect
you're
pelt.
pretty good. Yeah.
Alright, perfect pelt. And 100 pounds of meat.
Some kind of weird trophy case.
So while he's doing that, I'm like,
Rust, is there like anything you want me to transform in that's not an alpaca? Because I mean, I could totally something more comfortable for
How
you.
comfortable is this alpaca?
I feel like
mean,
I'm pretty fucking comfy. I'm
yeah.
like real floofy.
We're talking about like it's like a sheep horse.
Like
Yeah.
he will
I mean,
pick
so-
that for you out of like sheer comfort for your old bones.
Hey, how are my thighs doing? Are we chafing? Are we
Oh no, you're not shit. I got soft wool, bro.
Nice.
The softest.
It's pretty good.
I mean,
If he can shape into a squirrel, he can shape into a really.
I know how to
comfy
trigger.
line.
Guys, I know how to trigger my. Actually, if you could just turn it into a condor, and then maybe we could just fly there. You know.
I get turned into a condor and we could walk there. For 2 more levels. Yeah.
Maybe if we can read this book, you can fly.
Maybe. I mean, also turning into a condor would not help me read that book, so...
Are you sure? Have we tried? Can you read in condor?
I don't think condors have a written language.
Nah, the alpaca's fine.
And then I pop back into the room.
Where is Raytik at this point?
I mean, Raytik's just been chilling with you guys. He's just off.
Is he
to
like
the
off
side.
further in the
I
back?
transform
Or...
into a Tarrasque and let him ride me.
I mean, you guys took a rest.
I still
He's
have Hemo's
kind of
voice.
just relaxing in the
Let's
back,
destroy this village.
minding his business.
I go up to Raytik and tell him about how we talked about telling stories, and for him to go ahead and start doing that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know about when you told him to tell him about like the fucked up stories or whatever?
Yeah, the fucked up stories.
Go ahead, Doug.
I don't. I mean, I could start, but I mean that'd be kind of awkward just saying it out of nowhere. So.
No, go ahead. I'm interested.
You're not talking.
No, I turned out of
No.
it.
Oh,
But you guys are a good distance off.
I'm interested.
So,
Dime mas.
I mean, I can say it in a little bit, but I feel like it. I mean,
They've known me a lot longer than they've known you.
yeah. Well,
It'll be fine.
we'll see.
I'm telling you, it'll be fine.
Okay. Okay. Roll persuasion.
Are we gonna have to edit this out?
Huh?
Are we gonna have to edit this out?
I don't think so.
Maybe. We'll see. 14.
We'll see. I'll try. We'll see. And then he kind of goes back to whittling this piece of wood that he was whittling as you walk up and saw him.
I flip him a gold piece too.
Okay. Puts it right in his purse. Goes back to whittling the wood, just looking at looking at the group. As you come walking up, I mean, you have it all in your bag of clothing, so it's not like you can see anything. But as you are you sneaking back into the group, or are you just out in the open walking?
Not in the open walking.
Okay. As you guys notice him walking up to you guys, we're going to take our first break.
Oh yeah.
It's around that time. So we're going to take a
Alright.
10-minute break. We will be back in 10 minutes. If you haven't already, hit the follow button if you're watching us through Twitch. Hit subscribe if you want to subscribe to us. If you're watching us through YouTube at this moment, you can hit the subscribe button down there. Hit the little bell. Hit the thumbs up. Don't hit the thumbs down. We want to see thumbs up. But if you don't like us, hit the thumbs down. Who cares?
Matrix.
Yes.
Matrix.
But leave us a comment. Let us know what you guys think. If we fuck up, that's fine. Let us know. We can start a conversation off of it. And we have some other things that are in the works. Some special DM stuff. If you guys want to be a part of that, we will be releasing that in the next couple weeks. We'll see how that goes.
The Rusty's premium Snapchat.
Oh yeah, at hashtag Flaming Rusty or
Rusticles?
hashtag Flaming Rusticles for all your wizarding needs.
But if you guys
Heavy
want
wink.
to, head over to Facebook, head over to Twitter, head over to Instagram. Just search up 5D1 Gaming, you'll find us. Now, for the shameless plug is already done. We're going to head off in 10 minutes. If you're watching us through YouTube, we'll be back in 1 second. If you're through Twitch, sorry, 10 minutes, guys. Welcome back, everybody.
Hey, hi.
Hello.
Hey, que lo que.
Get okay.
For 5D1 Gaming presents the Spanish Cuts.
Yes.
These are castanets, not crab claws.
Yeah. But anyway.
Did you say crab claws?
Continuing.
First of all, I just want to say electrical longboard. Awesome name.
Electrical longboard.
Okay.
Hopefully it flies.
So right.
Right?
So, continue right where we left off. You guys just finished up a nice little short rest
Yep.
and lounging about. Casas went off, comes back out to where you guys can't really see very much of what's going on out there. But you guys are just relaxing. at this point, you guys are good to go, and off on your way you go.
We go
On the
expeditiously.
road again.
All right.
Expeditiously.
On the road again.
Who's leading?
Paka and Rust.
Okay.
Rusty Pack.
Rusty,
Ah,
roll me a perception check.
okay.
How long are we traveling before this happens?
It's for the whole travel.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
11.
11. Okay. Off on your travel you go. It's not that hard. The trail's right there. As you're following the trail, looking about, you can see off on the side, the wooded area is getting closer. I mean, it's not getting closer as in it's coming up on you, but you can see. You can see. Before it was like 150, 160 feet away. This one, it's about 120.
Okay.
As you're traveling down. It gets pretty late in the travel. Here you would think that you would, set up camp if you want to. It's up to you guys.
Yeah.
Set up camp.
Yeah, if it's
Right
if
along the
it's,
tree line.
if it's nap time, it's nap time.
Okay.
Rusty doesn't skip nap time. God.
As you guys set up camp,
Sky Daddy.
Sky Daddy. Hashtag Sky Daddy. New emote. Need a Sky Daddy emote.
It's gonna be your head with clouds around it. It's
There you go.
perfect.
Sky Daddy.
that'd be pretty sweet.
There you go.
I can make that happen.
We need more followers and subs to get more Sky Daddy
Get more
emotes.
Yes.
Sky
Yeah.
Daddy.
Yes, yes, we do.
Hashtag fire the tech
I just
guy.
want.
Oh, we got one more today, so
Cheers.
wait. Hold on. I need to make sure.
right?
We'll catch it next time.
All right, you're like twitching over there.
Sorry, because
He's excited about Sky Daddy.
We're
It's
all
completely
currently
understandable.
twitching, Doug.
I was kind of hoping somebody would say it. As soon as I said it, I was like, "Oh, somebody do it."
It's funny because we're on Twitch.
Angrily looking into the cameras.
So, you guys get everything set up. You set up camp. Who's taking watches?
I'll first
I'll
watch.
take watch.
What?
What?
Have you ever done watch before?
dying?
I've been watching things my
No,
entire
no,
life.
no, 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 no. Yeah, we'll take advantage of this. I'll take second watch.
Okay. I was gonna let you guys just go, but now I want to roll.
Behold, I've absorbed your souls. Time to rust.
Perfect. Hemo's sleeping.
I'm sleeping. I'm fucking hogging, dude. I'm just like, I'm tired from having an old ass man on my back all day long.
Just constantly complaining the whole way. It's too hot. You're too bumpy.
Oh, what's with the shoulder blades? Move them.
There's a little bit of dirt on your fur.
So
I
you
can't
take-
read this.
You take first watch.
I put it this thing. You're like, I'm gonna do watch for once. I'm like, we're fucking doing it.
Roll perception.
How long is the watch?
So
like 3
you
hour
have,
shifts?
You have, yeah. Well, you would
3,
think
4 hours, yeah.
you would think like 3.5 hours a piece.
Okay.
Only reason why is that it allows everyone else to get a deeper rest in, even if they've done watch.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't fall asleep at all my whole watch.
Okay.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a nat 20. I was going to say, when do I fall asleep in that 3 hours, depending on the die roll?
Okay.
All right. Perception.
Roll perception.
12.
12. You
I'm like
feel
half paying attention, reading.
Yeah,
What's
you
that?
pop some magical Adderall in here. I know Rusty's got this. Yeah.
As you're looking around, you feel like you're pretty confident in your listening skills. You pull out the book.
Double ear horns.
You're still sitting there trying to decipher this. I mean, this language you just don't know.
am like, with this book, constantly in downtime, I'm in like deep study. I'm trying to draw the symbols and like, it's all kind of like scratched note paper, like me trying to decipher this language I don't know.
Okay.
Trying to draw from the languages I do know or what I have seen, things, in all sorts of reading materials, whatever I can try and draw from to try and decipher this language. That's what it looks like. If you look at his notes over this book.
All right. Roll me a general intelligence check.
23.
23. Okay.
So this
As
one's
you're-
definitely a bird.
As you're looking through the book, you're trying to figure out what it is. Still not getting around there, but you feel like you feel like you're getting like a tiny sliver of understanding as you're noticing certain things throughout the writing. But that's where you get with the book. Okay. Your watch comes to. You feel like you've been reading your book pretty long, and it's the next person's watch. Nobody said they were going to take second watch, so you pick somebody.
I did say I'll take a second watch.
Oh, you did say? Oh, okay.
Hold on.
Although you said you were like,
I forgot that he said he was going to take second watch. Hey,
that's
leaving up
rusty.
to the dice.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
That's rusty.
yeah, that's rusty, definitely.
That's definitely a rusty move.
This is going to wake up. You have 4 people. You have Kazos, Hemo, Brutus, or Raytig.
No, I don't want to wake up Brutus because bad things happen to us when he's
A
conscious.
squirrel comes past you, like, oh, magic squirrel, you're back. It's your turn.
Omniscient squirrel, all-seeing one. I will wake up Casas.
Okay.
Hey, your turn. How do you like it when people rattle your cage?
Rust. Oh, I forgot you. You took first watch. I still don't believe we survived.
That was very boring. I'm not going to do it again, I don't think.
Well, please do.
It's better to leave it up to you heathens, I think.
No, you taking watch was a good idea.
No, not at all. I was out of my mind. There's absolutely nothing to do in this field.
Well, those are the wars of being on watch.
Honestly, I was thinking about fireballing the tree line just to see if I could shake up some excitement. I decided against it, though.
Let's not have you take watch ever again.
Oh, yes, excellent. Just to my liking. Anyway, I'm going the fuck to bed.
You do that. I'm still surprised we managed to overnight.
These last 2 sessions have been fucking cracking me the fuck up.
Breaking Doug slowly, mentally. Trying to be all serious.
Yeah, you're just rusting over him.
Yeah. Hello. Your turn, peasant.
Okay. Roll perception.
That is 22.
As you're keeping watch over, you're peering off. You can see in the far distance in the trees. I mean, I'm talking about like right up onto. You got to remember, the forest leads up into a series of hills, leads up into the mountains. It's like in the hills you can see faint flicker of firelight, just a faint flicker all the way out. Like it's a good travel distance to get out there, but you can see there's a faint flicker of firelight.
Which direction?
Well, you're heading south, so that would be east.
Okay. I don't do anything with the flicker. What? I don't do anything. I just continue with my watch.
As you continue your watch, it's very silent.
Any animals around me?
Searching around, nightlife. I mean, you can see bats and whatnot that are flying over top of your head, catching the various insects that are buzzing around. But throughout the night, it's not very active. I mean, you can hear the nightlife, but there's nothing close.
Is it bumping?
I was kind of hoping you wouldn't go there.
He did.
So, your watch comes to a conclusion,
Yes.
and you feel like you're gonna wake up the next person.
I wake up Hemo. Hemo.
Snores louder.
Hemo. As soon as he goes for the last, I shove my tail down his throat.
Your tail?
I swallow it whole and then kill him.
You're like Yoshi. You're like,
Yeah, I turn into a giant frog in my sleep. I'm having a night term. I'm like, oh, flies. Swallow attack. You're digested.
Roll a character.
Yeah, right. Do you really put your tail in my mouth?
Or at least flick it around your nose.
No, sure. He puts his tail in my mouth. I cough and I wake up in like a sense of like I'm not breathing. I'm dying.
pull the tail out of his gun.
What the fuck is your problem?
It's got a mind of its own. I don't know what happened.
Wait, it just slips in people's mouths? Are you allowed near playgrounds and or schools?
What are these things?
Obviously you wouldn't know, because you can't go near them. Yeah?
It's your turn, Dorothy. Watch.
Yeah, no, I think I'm gonna go back to sleep. Fucking brute ass cat. And I roll over and I go back to sleep.
I go to wake Brutus up.
What do? You stab him?
Yeah,
Is that
wait,
what you do? How do you wake Brutus
Wait
up?
until I pretend that I'm your mother and I turn into a saber-toothed tiger.
Next level.
Yeah.
You show up as a cow. You're like, here you go. Here's some udders.
Yeah, right. Oh, yeah, right. Wake up, bitch. Teddy slapping his face.
Give him the
Oh,
old
sorry, my udders have a mind of their own. Like I'm a cowboy with a chemo head. I'm like, wake up. Wake up.
the other slaps.
I would allow it.
Good
I
job,
would allow
yeah,
it.
perfect.
I don't care about the rules. I would
Someone
allow
wanted
it.
eggs.
I don't care about the rules. It's happening. I make the rules here. That's happening.
That's happening. Yeah.
Other slaps. Another new emote.
Yeah.
Rusty, wake up.
Rusty, wake up.
God damn it.
Rusty, wake up.
Brutus, wake up.
What?
It's your turn to take watch.
I shoved my entire bag of ball bearings in his mouth.
I strangle him for fun.
Why won't you wake up? I don't understand. Yeah, exactly. We have a pillow party at camp.
So you wake up Brutus. Does Brutus wake up?
I wake up.
All right. Take your watch. Roll perception at advantage because you're using your hearing and whatnot.
Thank God it was at advantage. 19.
19. As you're searching around, you see the same thing. Off into the east, it's kind of like a faint flicker of firelight. I mean, we're talking about it is so far. It's a tiny, tiny flicker. All right. But it's off into the hills where you can see the various hills that are going over, and it's kind of illuminating somewhat of the hill, but that's off into the distance. Other than that, you hear the normal nightlife. It's early dawn. You can see sort of like it's at that point where they call like a midnight hour, where it is somewhat lit, but the sun's not up out there every time. Every time. But the sun's not up yet, but you can kind of see it coming, crescenting up over the hills.
Okay.
But it comes to the next morning. And you guys are, you guys all wake up. I mean, it's just normal sunlight, and you guys had a good sleep. So the sunlight wakes you up. From there, you breakfast.
I was picturing all other horrible animals turned into the weight classes.
That was awful. I don't know how you guys do that.
Watch?
I don't even feel rested.
Well, I mean, someone's got to do it, so.
Take some
You're
getting
right.
used to it.
Definitely leave it up to you folks.
Real proud of you, though, for giving it a shot.
He said he was going to throw a fireball on camp.
On camp? I didn't say that. Don't put words in my mouth, Casas.
I was going to put his tail in your mouth.
What?
My tail has got a mind of its own.
Nah, I'll stand over here.
I turned into a giant octopus and put my mating tentacle in his mouth.
Jesus Christ.
Animal facts.
That's a
Hashtag
real
animal
thing.
facts.
I know. Eight tentacle.
As you guys would have learned in episode 18.
If you go back on the animal.
Yeah, go check us out on YouTube, 5D1 Game.
Animal facts.
Quick, how many animal facts has Hemo put out there?
Yeah,
I don't know. How many has he put out there but not recorded?
Yeah.
Hashtag guys. Hashtag guys.
Hashtag fire the
Hashtag wasted Qualifax, man. Can we get a rip in chat? Anybody? The F key?
Yeah. Found the F key for us.
So,
Tea time.
from there, I mean, you guys have had the fire throughout the night. I would feel.
Yeah. Also, another little mushroom on Rusty's.
Okay. So now you're back to the normal set of mushrooms because you took one off. He took one off, and you're able to make the large amount of mushrooms.
I feel stronger.
Okay.
My power is overwhelming.
Okay. So off on here, it's a normal day's travel.
Okay.
We've kind of established what it's like.
Yep.
I just need one roll for the group for the day.
You got it.
Alpaca census.
Perception.
Yeah. 10.
10. As an alpaca. Off on your way. Okay. You come to the normal time.
Yep.
So as you were on watch and you were Rusty, as you were on watch and you were trying to decipher the book, and you're still looking through the book, you need you to roll another d20.
It's a 16, naturally.
Okay, it's intelligence.
21.
21. Okay.
21.
Okay.
It's an alpaca. No. Definitely a bird.
You would feel that I'm going to make you roll every day as you're looking through it, just to see if you can kind of decipher somewhat of something from it. As you guys head off.
This says the so far.
Is it in fancy lettering?
Is it fancy lettering?
It is a series of slashes that are there. It's a rough language to read, where I mean it's almost violent as you're reading it. You know, you can see the edges and whatnot and the way that everything is.
Is it cuneiform? Like, is it cuneiform?
Cuneiform?
Yeah.
I'm on an.
Like a clay tablet? Like,
It's a
so
book.
there's like violent slashes.
Yeah,
With, like,
but
a
it's
pen.
no, it's written.
Okay.
It's written on dark tan pages,
Human flesh.
and
It's the Necronomicon.
it's somewhat of a red ink.
Oh, Deadites.
Oh,
Deadites.
yes! I can't wait for the Deadite
I
arc.
have a boomstick.
I mean, there's pirate ships. There's those too.
Yeah.
Let's get there already. Rusty wants a boomstick.
So, as you're reading it, and you're off on your way, the normal day travel, as you're searching, as you're going about, you guys are all kind of all in one on this. You go through lunchtime around midday. You're able to stop, take a quick break. You pop out of your llama.
Alpaca, thank you.
Your alpaca, sorry.
It's okay.
They're often confused, dog. It's
Yes, thank you. You pop out of your alpaca, and you guys go about your normal lunch routine, and then off on traveling you go. Comes to the night, I need watches.
First. Second.
hell no. Third.
Your face, dude. I want to see that video.
What?
No, just watch the face. Like when you were like, hell no, and then he's just like.
Third.
So, Brutus, perception checks. That one took a long travel over there.
Yeah.
Yep. 8.
What was that?
8.
8.
Yes.
You're thrown off by the wildlife. You're listening to the bats as they flutter up, and you're kind of looking up. You don't see anything, but you can hear the flapping of the wings, little screeches of the bats, and you're just getting caught off by it. From there, the end of your end of the watch comes to. Nothing really happened. Next watch, you wake up, Hemo.
22.
22. As you're searching about, and you're just keeping watch, and you're doing rounds around the group. You look off, and off to the east, you see a fire line. It's still in the hills, but the hills are getting closer with the forest, so you can see off, and it's a faint flicker of firelight that's illuminating off the hills that are around. You can see that it's inside and behind, but you can see the firelight off this various hills that are around.
Okay.
But other than that, you're looking around. You don't see very much. You hear the normal wildlife. End of your watch comes to, and you wake up Casos. How are you doing it?
Generically this time. It's best served cold, dude. It's always best served cold.
So you wake up Casos.
Politely.
So you wake up.
Yep.
You're up for your next watch.
Yep.
Need you to roll watch for me, please.
19.
19. As you're looking about, again, you see off into the east. You see this firelight. It's in the hills.
And slid the reverse down his throat.
Oh, God.
Ass first?
Yeah.
You never go ass first.
You can see the firelight. It's off into the hills, but you don't see the actual fire. But you see the firelight illuminating the hills around. But it's off in the distance. It's closer now because of the hills and the woodland getting closer. But when you do see it off there, it's about 110, 120 feet away.
The light.
I'm sorry, the woodland,
Okay.
and then beyond that is another like 100 or so feet. Then I would say another 150. I would say where the hills start, and you can see it off into there. From that distance, you're trying to figure out where it's at, but you just can't like range it out because it's just too far in the dark.
East, right?
Yes.
Right.
Okay. Other than that, with the normal wildlife, I mean, it's the same thing every night. I mean, you're in the open plains. So, next morning comes too. You guys are all set. You guys can get off on your way. You go.
Mushroom, breakfast, carry on.
Okay. Anything else you guys want to do or anything like that?
Gentlemen, these past couple of nights, I have noticed towards the east, flickering fire.
Yeah, I've also noticed the fire, but I feel like they're traveling at the same pace as us. The fires seem to have gotten a little more distant.
Well, they have gotten closer since 3 nights ago,
I feel like they're traveling at a slightly slower pace than us.
potentially.
I'm not concerned.
Let's just, these next couple of nights, if we don't make it into town, just keep an eye out.
Are we headed to a town?
I would hope so.
Yeah,
No, we're just heading to like a random beach with a boat on it.
No, you're heading to town. You're heading to the town of Andtin.
How much longer till town? Finger?
Rating.
Rate take?
I was just like kind of like waking up, you know. I mean, it is dawn. He's stretching and
I'm asking this like
looking
during
around.
breakfast conversation. Like,
He's kind of eating a piece of bread and he's like, I think it's another 4 days, I would say.
Jesus Christ. Alright.
It's a long travel. I mean, we're doing this on foot. I mean,
Yeah.
other
Well, I
than
mean,
him, which
yeah.
he's on you.
Sound jelly, mate.
Wink?
Yeah. But he's old. He seems like he needs it.
What? Give us a turn.
we carry on.
But
For 4 days.
Yeah, for
This
4
firelight.
more days.
where do you see it?
Toward the east.
Where? Like,
About maybe 100, 150 feet into the forest. Above the, across the hills.
okay. You guys mind if I take next watch?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Help yourself.
Tonight?
Yeah.
See
Why?
if
Do you
maybe
feel like
I
it
see
could
it.
be some of your compatriots heading to the same place as us?
I might want to
potentially?
see.
Huh?
I might want to see.
Sure. I didn't answer my question.
I don't know.
Oh.
Would you
We'll
mind
have
if
to
I
see.
took watch with you?
That's fine.
It's only 150 feet.
No, 150 feet.
Past.
It's 150 feet into the forest. Is that here? The forest is coming up onto the trail as it's leading closer. The trail goes. I mean, it's a series of the forestry, hills, and then the mountains. So the trail is coming closer to that. Even though you're coming down, they're coming out towards the trail. So, yeah, you can take watch with me all you want.
Okay.
It's fine. So, off on we go.
Yo, you
Alright.
want to roll perception for the name, Brutus?
Travel days suck, man.
Yeah.
So do
I
my
think the
rolls.
episode's gonna be on the road
9.
again.
Huh?
The episode title's gonna be on the road again.
We'll use it.
Yeah.
What was that?
9.
Not on
Yeah.
Rusty's watch.
That's also a contender.
As Brutus, you put away your great axe. You're just kind of like walking along, just down the trail. Normal travel distance comes to your lunch. You guys set up for lunch, and you're able to rest a little bit. Then off on your way you go. If you guys want to chat about something on the way or nothing else, then we'll just come right to your next watch.
Nope. Next watch.
All right, so you come to the next watch. This point, he's like, okay. He goes, I'll take first watch, and you're gonna join me, Catman?
Cosmos, yes.
Okay. So, roll perception.
That is a 24.
Okay. Him doing watch. This is the first time that he's done watch with the group, and he's just chattering your ear off. You know, it's definitely not stealthy at all. He's just talking to you about many things. He goes, how long have you known Brutus?
Probably, would it be like a month?
It's been about a month and a half, I would say.
Just shy of 2 months.
Told you any stories?
We can
Anything
get him to
from-
talk.
No?
No, he's talked more around you than he has with us.
Really?
Yes.
It's funny. He doesn't stop talking about his adventures. Whenever we were in town and whatnot. You want to hear a funny story?
Sure.
So this dumb idiot,
Oh, it's gonna be a good one.
we were off into this town. And as we were in the bar, he sees this pretty lass off into the distance, on the other side of the bar. Goes up, starts talking to her. She ends up hanging out with us for a good, 3 days. Now, these two couldn't separate. Dogs and heat, it's what it is.
I was gonna say something.
So,
She was a Canis as well.
yes. So, you don't really see them too often out in civilization as the way we are.
He was like,
So,
I cast eavesdropping.
as she was spending the night, I was in another room, and I hear this huge crash. Wake up, I slip to the doorway and see this brute standing at the door, screaming, looking for some girl. Didn't know the name. Didn't really pay attention. It was in the middle of the night. Goes into Brutus's room. I see this whole thing. I'm kind of laughing because this is definitely something that Brutus would get into. And as he tips down and pulls this woman out of the bed, he's screaming at Brutus, saying, "How dare you defile my daughter?" Now the whole time Brutus is laughing. Didn't make any sense. So he stands up and slaps him.
Brutus slaps the guy.
Yes.
That sounds like Brutus.
Hard. Now, I couldn't see his face, but I could tell from his body that he was taken back by this. It was hard. So he goes to slap Brutus back. Brutus catches his arm, breaks it,
What?
and then slaps him with his own hand in his face with his broken arm.
That also sounds like a Brutus thing.
I have to say, I have never laughed so hard. I went back to my bed and went to sleep. Woke up the next morning, the girl was gone, the guy was gone, but Brutus was perfectly fine. Amazing to see, but it didn't make any sense to me. But anyway, I mean, we are supposed to be doing watch, right?
Yes.
Oh.
I've been keeping an ear open.
So, as you guys have normal
Everyone
conversation.
plays Brutus.
I feel like we can all identify with Brutus at least a little bit.
Rabies?
So, looking around, and he's just chatting your off. He's not even paying attention to this. He's just caught off guard. And he's kind of like trying to be a little chummy with you. You look around, and you don't see any firelight. You don't see anything off in the distance as you're searching. I mean, with 22, 23, I mean, you're looking and you do not see... 24. You do not see any firelight out there. At all.
Either they didn't make camp, or they were taken out by something or someone.
Oh.
But the light that we were supposed to be looking out for.
The light! I completely forgot about the light.
Clearly.
He's looking around and he goes, I don't see anything. Do you see anything?
No.
Okay. Well, anyway, and he just starts just chitter chatter, like talking about himself, and it's listening to it. Some of it's bullshit you can hear, some of it's truthful, but like it just doesn't make any sense to you. Because I mean, he's all about like he's just random. Like he jumps from one conversation, explaining something, and then goes to another thing, and then heads back, and then goes back, and it's kind of confusing as he's just chatting your ear off.
Kind of sounds like me in real life.
Comes to your watch.
Uh-huh.
Comes to the end of your watch. You can wake up the next person.
Okay, so our watch is over. I believe it's Hemo's turn.
How the fuck do you wake Hemo up?
Hemo, wake up.
I open my eyes. Oh my god, it's the tail went off this time.
He seemed to groan on you. He likes you.
What?
The tail. My tail. It's your watch.
And I just moved to the edge of camp. I like put my blanket around myself. I'm like, yeah, I'll be over here.
Okay. As you're doing that, Ray takes just standing there watching. He goes, "This is an odd bunch."
Yeah.
As I stand up, Sonny's tail goes straight out.
Ding.
So Ray goes back to kind of like lays off, but he's keeping an eye on like Cassos at this point. Like he's very thrown off by what is happening in the conversation.
He walks by Rusty. He's talking in his sleep. Charles knows. Unicorn
Boil the children.
Boil the children.
What?
The blood of the innocent.
Looks on people.
Roll perception.
That would be a 16.
16.
16.
Okay. As you're off and you're looking about, you're looking off and you're looking off to the east. You're looking for the firelight, and you see in the grass a couple bits of movement. You see three dark shadows of like circular shadows as they come up off the grass and then go back down as you're looking off to the east.
Approximate distance from me?
Seeing it, one's about 40 feet into the grass. Another one's a little like 10 feet to the left of that. Another one's 10 feet to the right of that one. So it's kind of, they're staggered.
So like while keeping an eye and like looking around, I flick a pebble at Brutus in an attempt to wake him up.
Okay. It's fairly simple. So you flick the pebble at you wake up if you get hit with the pebble. Okay. How do you wake up?
Who threw that?
And I'm just like, because my back's to you, I'm just like waving my hand. I point towards that direction.
Roll
I look
perception.
out there.
It's with sight, so.
The fuck is that? Oh, 7.
7. As he's pointing out, you just see grass. As you're looking out, you can't see anything really. He's just kind of like, he threw a pebble at you and he's pointing at this the grassy area.
And I'm staring directly in that direction.
I whispered to him, "What did you see?"
And I'm just like gesturing for you to come like towards me.
I go towards him.
Mm-hmm. As you go towards him, you lean up and he kind of helps you to see over, and he starts to point. You see the faint bubble, like a black bubble, like off in the distance in the shadow. It's in the grass. It's a good 30 feet from you now.
Did it move closer to where he was at, to where I'm also at?
He would know. It's 10 feet closer as he's pointing it out to you.
Has it moved?
Yeah.
I tell Himo to wake up Casos.
Fucking pebble across this direction.
Do you wake up?
Yes.
All right.
What do I see? I'm still laying down.
Yeah.
You see me sitting on the log of the engine campfire along firelight along my back. Brutus to the left of me.
What's going on? From my laying down position, I turn on my belly and and go stealth.
Okay. As you roll over on your belly, you two are looking. I need you both to roll a dex save.
Okay, nice.
I wanted to say something before I had to roll it. Because it'd be I want to have my ring of finger gun ready on my other hand, just pointing towards that as I'm gesturing.
I wanted to take out the shield and flame smash.
Okay.
Deck save?
Yeah, dex save.
6.
6?
Yeah.
Dex save?
Dex save?
Yep.
Can I see this? Because it's...
Yeah, because he's pointing it out. I would say, yeah, you have advantage. You have the danger sense going on.
Danger sense. Danger sense. Danger Steve.
Brutus has the danger sense.
Wild 20.
Okay. All right. As you guys are kind of pointing off, you see an arrow start to come right at you, and you kind of duck right underneath. From there, you kind of lean over into you, and you catch an arrow kind of right in the top shoulder.
As a reaction, can I fire my ring of finger gun at the closest blob?
Mm-hmm.
I do that.
Okay. So you take, that is 6 points of piercing damage.
Sure.
As the arrow hits you right in the chest.
Yep. And then as that happens, 1, 2.
Map cams out.
3 brilliant bolts of purple arcane energy flow from my finger directly at whatever closest blob is to me, and it takes a grand total of 12 points of force damage.
Wrong game.
Okay.
Did you
It's
memorize?
34 plus 3, yeah? Huh?
3d4 plus 3. Okay.
And I imagine as these brilliant balls of arcane light smash upon this thing, I get to see some sort of more of what it is.
So, as you take the arrow right in the shoulder, you have your finger guns right out, and you see the little bit of movement, and you let loose these 3 arcane bolts coming from your finger. From there, off in the distance, the closest one that you saw, the black circular bolt that's just peeking right above it. You can see a flash of the arcane bolts hit it, and you hear, and there's nothing moving from that area. From there, I need everybody to roll initiative.
Am I still asleep? Did any of this wake me up?
My stealth was
Nope,
29.
nobody
by the
woke you
way.
up.
Nobody woke up.
The noises of any of this wake me up?
Hmm?
The noises?
I was pretty much ended up. I don't think I was Michael much of.
You hear my...
Roll a perception check at disadvantage from the screen.
That's a nat 20 and a 6. Perception?
Six? Nope.
That would make it a 10. Total.
You did not hear.
Okay.
my stealth was a 29.
29?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Alright. So, you guys are off.
You guys have fun. I'm saving spell slots.
Initiative is...
I'll get the,
I'll give it to you.
Why are they never friends that come to our camp?
okay.
And
Here. Brutus is right next to you. Lay that there. Your stealth. Which way did you go? Because they're looking off this way.
He came up towards my right.
Oh no, he's to your right. It's Cosmos.
since I'm behind them, I would be about where you have me that now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right there.
Okay, so you're stealth off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. From there, initiative. Hemo, what are you?
20. Wild.
Okay, Brutus.
4.
4. Rusty. You can roll initiative anyway.
You have a nightmare.
21?
21, okay.
What happens to Betsy?
I'm unconsciously casting spells.
Cosmos.
18.
18.
I have a nightmare and a fireball in the direction.
Help!
18. Okay, let me roll for these.
God damn it, Kevin. You're the fucking worst. I finally got Johnny Cash out of my head.
I know. Now it's
I was
dangerous.
expecting to have Pirates of the Caribbean stuck in my head this whole time.
Break it down if we want to.
We're not paying royalties, so that's it.
That was funny.
That was good. That was good.
Can you hear music?
You can dance
Combat
if you want
music?
to. You can leave your friends
Oh my
behind.
goodness, you're gonna say-
But if you're not napping in
Yes.
combat, then you're no Rusty of mine.
If your friends lose pants and they have no pants, then it's Rusty, because it's knicker time.
Okay.
That's
I
my
just wanted
new
to make sure.
action phrase. Knicker time.
Put pants on! Enhanced combat pantaloons!
Initiate initiative pants.
Yeah, exactly. Behold, one leg and then the other.
Here is my zipper.
Ow, 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 ow.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Okay. From there, as you guys are peering off out over the trail, in the clearing, what you do see
Is
peeking up over the grass
Angry racist gnomes.
and
that followed us from the town.
Yeah.
letting loose a volley of arrows towards you guys.
The kobolds of Kern Keep. Kern Keep? It's an old magic.
From there, there's a volley. 2 are going to go to you, Hemo. 3 are going to go to you, Brutus.
I don't believe you.
You don't know Doug.
Yeah, who are you? We Goblin King? we David Bowie over here?
That is a 15 to hit and a 19 to hit for you, Hemo.
They both. My armor class is 15, so it hits, and then 19 does not.
That would be 12 points total of
Yep.
piercing damage. As 2 more arrows hit you.
I need to get better hit die.
One's like right next to the arrow in your right shoulder that first hit you. Another one kind of hits you right in like the lower abdomen.
Yeah.
Then the 3 for you, Brutus.
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
That it would be a 12 to hit,
Nope.
a 21 to hit, and a 22 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. You take 15 points. No. 13 points. 13 points of piercing damage. As one arrow kind of like sails right over your head, and 2 arrows just hit you right in the stomach. I mean, they don't go pretty deep on you, but like they do hit you right in the stomach. From there, Rusty, you hear the sounds of Hemo and Brutus getting hit by these arrows. It kind of wakes you up.
You rang.
It wakes you up, but you are awake.
I can't see. Where are my glasses? Shit!
Fire's going.
Yeah.
Most one arm's limp.
Yeah. I stand up.
Okay, you stand up.
Just a
and
flesh
movement.
wound.
Yep.
Okay. And off of there, you see the 5 goblins. They're just
Little
out there.
goblins?
Just little goblins.
Oh, why didn't you wake me up? They're just goblins. Be gone!
I can't feel my fingers.
No, fine. I will cast Firebolt at the closest one.
Okay.
Not
Fireball?
Bolt.
Yeah.
The ball?
Bolt. Bolt.
Oh,
Yeah, bolt.
okay.
Michael Bolton, please.
Firebolt
Yeah.
would be this one right here.
Nat 20.
Punch it, AK.
Pam, 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 pam. Hit us with
20.
those natural 20
Throw
emotes.
those
Jack.
Oh.
natural 20s in the
That would
chat
be
for
the.
all you
That would be
subscribers.
Anthony vomiting rainbows.
Yeah,
if those
that
of
would
you who
be
haven't been
this one
following
right
along.
here.
That Hemote.
There's so much promotion going right now.
Hit us with them in a chat.
2, what is it? 2D?
Yeah.
4D10?
Or it's 2d10 double.
Yeah, 2D10 double dice.
9.
Yeah. As you cast the fireball, it's just like you kind of like rubbing your eyes and you look off and you go,
Firebolt.
Bolt.
what's going on here? And you just firebolt right over there, and you can see this large bolt. Like it is bigger than a normal cantrip. It's so confusing for you guys as you see it just sail over your shoulders.
Oh, I totally forgot. Rusty is topless and wearing a
Nightcap.
nightcap. Thank you. Yeah. His beard's kind of sideways from drool.
Sails right over, and as it hits the goblin, it kind of just
Yeah.
it just turns into ash.
It hit the
as
thing
it
so
hits.
hard it goes home, kills its family, and then itself.
I can't continue my lineage.
Okay.
I don't know why the goblin's rusty. I shouldn't have picked another voice.
All right.
It's fun.
I can't continue
You're
my
one of his failed
lineage.
clones.
Exactly. Yeah.
Father, why?
I forgot about that project.
Anything else? You don't
No.
have any bonus action or
That's
nothing
it.
like that? Are you moving anything? You got 15 feet left to
Nah.
move it. Okay. Hemo, you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna figure out another one.
Okay.
I want L2.
L2.
Okay.
L2, R2, down, up, down.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess it's this one.
Sure. That'll do it. 4, 5, 6, 9 points of force damage.
9 points of force damage as you let loose another 3 arcane bolts. As they hit, you can kind of see one hits a square in the chest. It kind of like grunts with it, like a little grunt. Next one hits it, and then the third one smacks it right in its face, and it kind of does a backflip as that last arcane bolt hits it, and it's down for the count.
And then I move to that way, 10 feet.
This way, thank you.
No, not back, just over.
Over.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
Okay.
That's the roadway in between us, right?
Yeah, this is the roadway right here.
Alright.
It's kind of
Are
the
you
pathway that
Goku?
you follow.
Kind of.
It looks like Goku.
At best, I'm Krillin at this level. I'm Yamcha.
Krillin.
Yamcha.
Yeah, him with a
Fine,
wolf-fang
Yamcha.
fist.
A wolf fang.
Yamcha's power level looks in the trash.
Yeah, right. As we're fighting these Cybermen, they all kill me.
Cyberman.
That's it.
Yeah.
All right, Kasos, what are you doing?
All owned by Bannock Namiko, not us. That's all rights reserved.
Yeah, right.
All right, reserved.
If I definitely walk out into the path, stealth breaks. So can't do that.
Listen, if anyone's in actual legal trouble, it's definitely the person who ripped a storyline from a very popular anime and tried to repurpose it.
I don't know who that would be. I just can't wait to eat a devil fruit later on when we're on the pirate ships.
Yeah, facts.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna move up to the edge of the
Demon windmill shuriken.
to the edge of the grass line. No, you could have kept me right in that straight path.
That's what I should have done.
All right,
Lance.
that's 25 feet.
And how far away are they from moi?
That one's 50 feet, 50 feet, and that one's 60. These two are 50, that one's 60.
I am going to try with my last tail spike to the one that's directly in front of me.
This one right here?
Aye, Captain.
All right.
And that's at advantage because it's over my maximum footage. Wow. That's not a D20. Wow.
Decat's doing that.
Sorry, it was the same size and I panicked and I grabbed both of them. That is a 15.
What was that?
15.
15? Is that disadvantage?
Yeah.
Okay. 15 hits, roll your damage.
That's 1d6.
Yeah, 1d6.
Yeah. And I miss. 6.
6 plus what? Your dex.
Dexterity. Oh, so that's 10 total.
10 total? Okay. As you kind of peer off, and before with hitting the deer, you kind of hone in on this goblin. Same way that you honed in on the deer. You let loose this last spike, and as it slams right into the chest of this goblin, you can see the manticore spike shatter. And as you see the arms just reach up, and they just fall right back. This one kind of just disappears into the grass. Last thing that you saw was it looked like it was dying on its way down. From here,
Careful. That's how I felt last time.
Yeah, I'm in control.
anything with your bonus action or anything like that?
No.
No? Okay. From here, coming from the south, leading up the trail,
19 more goblins.
Stone Giant.
Right?
off a good,
Oh, it's the people we killed in town.
a good like
Those guys were gonna eat fuckers.
chemo. It's about
Yeah, right in the space where I moved to. It's fine.
they're a good like 50 feet from you down. As you can hear somewhat of a grunting, and you look over, and there are 2 arrows you can see flying towards you. From here, the firelight behind you, they kind of try to aim for you, and you can see as the arrows are getting closer that they're just sailing right over your head. They both just right over your head.
And I'm like, the fuck?
And I look over.
And then coming down on you, Kassos, there's another one off to your right. And you look over, and it is somewhat of a gray-pink face, a long sword out, basically dressed in dark clothes and a hooded cloak, and as it goes to slice you right across your side, that is a 19 to hit.
Oh, you got in your cat meat.
He did.
Hit us with
That
the
hits.
cat meat emote in
Yeah,
chat.
let's get that cat meat emoji in the chat.
You take 5 points of slashing damage as a longsword goes right across your side.
Cats.
From there, Brutus, you're up.
How far away is the? Well, did I see Either of the two other.
Right now, you're currently fixated that way.
Yeah. How far away is the closest one to me?
Streamlabs
45
being
feet.
weird.
But you can
We're
get
back
up
on the
40
air.
feet, and you'd be able to
We're
attack
back on the air.
one of the goblins.
Okay. I'll do that.
Okay. You want to rush up?
Yep.
Okay.
And I'll also enter rage.
Okay.
And I will hit him with the flame smash.
Okay.
And I'll reckless.
All right.
Boogie Lim just donated $10.
Boogie LNM.
Sorry. My bad. Please have Costas eat chocolates because he hit the deer. What?
That
was sustenance.
Yeah, take that. We didn't need it. We had rations, you savage.
Listen, I want
Just
to eat
murdering
better than,
nature.
I want to eat something better than.
Exactly. That's what I was doing. Hashtag Shrek.
Bambi.
Still one of my favorite animated films.
I know, it's so good.
The flakes are real on this one.
All right.
In the morning.
So
I'm making waffles.
Was 13 plus 8, which is whatever it is. 21.
21 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my
that
God,
hits.
Yeah.
Roll your damage.
That is 6 plus 4. 10.
10. All right. As you come down with the flame smash, you kind of
Plus the rage.
Gerbil on the wheel has
Sorry,
eyes.
no.
It's like, oh, fuck.
Okay.
you come down with the flame smash, and
That one's
you
been
kind of
sleeping
like
for a while.
a hard swing as you go right across the chest, and as you connect, it's sort of like a baseball hit where you just and it goes, and like you can see the flames engulf its body as it's flying off, and it kind of like just like lands off in the distance.
He's got ups. Give him air. Give him a fly speed.
Okay, that's all your
Give him a
movement.
recruitment.
A very
sheet
temporary fly speed.
Yeah.
to- Give him a recruitment paper to Team Rocket.
Oh god, hiccups.
That's all your movement. That's your attack, and you did your bonus action. So,
You're not allowed to drink till 10:32. Coffee.
Thank you, Lanto. You have been missed.
Yeah, right?
It's been like 4 episodes.
I know. I don't know what he's been doing. I don't know what he's been doing. I don't know why he's been watching.
continuing the battle, coming from behind the group,
We are surrounded.
there are 2 large ogres.
Ah!
As seeing the group, actually they're gonna pass over the old man.
they're not offended by the nightcap. Does he walk through my threatening space?
Yeah, what's your fucking problem, Duck? What is he? He walked right through a threatening space.
You can make an attack of opportunity if you want to.
Boom, boom, boom.
That's exactly what I figured.
Like they both look at you. You're an old man.
Yeah. And a nightcap. Topless.
Yeah.
Chest hair.
Yeah. You're not threatening to
Oh,
them.
God.
I rolled. So you're not threatening to them at all.
Not yet.
But coming up, the one's going to make a attack on you, Hemo.
Yes, it does. Missed twice.
That is
First
That-
multi-attack.
that is a an 8 to hit.
Yeah, missed.
All right. And then let's see.
I saw them swinging at
Pretty
me.
sure.
Rusty just goes cross-eyed for a minute.
I'm walking into Rusty.
I had a vision. Run!
Nope.
This is the combat that kills our group.
So
Right.
that is a that misses.
Yeah.
What, don't take
Isaac-
after asking that question, bro. That's scary.
As it goes to swing this large club, you can see it coming off to the side, and you look over and you duck instantly.
Oh god.
And you can feel and hear the whoosh as this large kind of club goes right over your head. The next one is going to make an attack on you, Kasos.
So he came into my threatening space too, right? Would I be able to? It like came right up on me.
No.
No. He didn't walk past me. He just came up to me.
They have
Yeah,
to
it came up to
exit.
you.
They have to walk through your threatening space.
All right. That is a 18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
I am surrounded by fuck right now. I got 2 dudes shooting arrows on the one side. I got the ogre behind me.
You take
Oh, I want to do
12 points of bludgeoning damage. As it comes down, it kind of goes right across your back with this giant great club. You can feel the hit as it kind of moves your body away, and this is just when you get a slash across the side with a longsword, and this one smacks you right across the back. From there, this goblin is going to make a shot on you. That is a 17 hit.
That hits.
You take 4 points of piercing damage, half to 2, because you're raging. As the arrow kind of dips in, you can feel it sink in right into your chest. But, excuse me, sinking right into your chest. But you kind of grit through the pain at this point. Rusty, you're up.
Can I like start to slowly back away from the ogre in front of me?
Stop
And
paying
then-
attention to you.
Yeah, and then move back 30 feet away from it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast fireball at that ogre and 2 goblins off to the side. They're like right there, right? Can I land a fireball so it hits them all? And
Yeah.
not hemo?
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, I'll cast fireball and give Lance
Pretty
away
cool, aren't they?
the
Pretty cool, right?
Kamehameha that he wants.
yeah.
Yeah, they're super helpful when you're trying to do this stuff.
Yeah, you'd be
You're
able to
trying
do
not
it
to
like
kill your
that.
comrades.
Yeah. I'm gonna fireball
All
those
right,
3.
so dex checks.
Yeah.
All right, dex checks for those 2.
Oh my god.
What do they have to beat?
Bless, spicy boy.
Dude, the entire left side of my mouth is
11,
numb.
16.
You got 5 minutes, bro.
16?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh god, I think there's a flake stuck in my molar.
Oh, that's the worst. All right, roll your damage.
Don't
Maybe.
Be weird.
Yes. That's a lot of dice.
Oh, yeah. Oh, one got loose. That's a natural 18.
That's nice.
8, 9, 15, 26, 30.
30.
30 total.
Okay. Let me quickly do some math here.
All the mathematicas.
Kamehameha.
Kind of get a gallant Rasengan in the chat.
Rasengan!
Oh, just you wait. Oh, just
None of you guys see it, but Rusty, as you lean up, you can see this little tiny spark of flame comes out of your fingertip. As it floats over, it lands expertly where you think that it would be able to engulf all 3 of them. What you feel behind you and here is this twister of flame as you can hear the flames flicker, and you can hear as it expands. You look behind you for a quick second and you see this huge fireball. Like, it is literally almost near you. It's a good 5 feet from you. As it engulfs both these 2 disappear off into the side.
You lose a couple eyebrows, but I wave.
This one here, you can see the flames engulf, but as you kind of look back, you see as the flames start to die out. It's a little bit charred on its skin, and some of the hairs are have been singed off,
Yeah.
but he's still lurking over you.
I'm done.
You're done? Okay. Next up would be Hemo.
Yeah, so seeing this thing right up fucking behind me, I like grab my staff and I turn around and I try and club it in the face
Okay.
with a 18 to hit.
Just hits. Oh, wait,
Yeah.
hold on. Yes, it hits.
Yeah.
Not just hits. It
It has to make
I was looking at the wrong thing.
DC 15 con save.
Okay.
Jafar.
Exactly. Javor.
It fails.
Nice. Cool. So it takes a grand total of 4 bludgeoning damage,
Mm-hmm.
and then 13 poison damage.
Okay. Okay. As you go to swing, your
Do they take attack of opportunity if I disengage?
what is it? The staff.
Staff of the
Yeah.
Abs.
As you go to swing it,
It's like a
you're able to
parry,
get the
you know what I mean?
the snake that's kind of has an open jaw.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
able to
like
sneak it
one
right
hand
in.
like under, like I'm trying to like hit it like the neck with it.
All right. So you kind of come up and you hit it, and you can feel, and you can see as right from the hit, you can see the 2 holes that it left, and then it leaves a little kind of a blackness that goes into the vein. From there, you can see that this ogre kind of move and twist as he's trying to fend off the poison damage, but it definitely found what it is. From there,
Is that the spinning Shoryuken?
anything else?
You
have your bonus action.
Svetna.
Bonus action, I'm a bear.
Your bear? Okay.
I was like,
Bonus action, your bear.
And that's how I picture it.
Okay.
you can drink. Saw it.
Oh,
Castos,
thank you,
you're up.
Jesus. Alrighty then.
Right now, you currently have these 2 things right up on top of you.
I am going to attack the pinkish grayish figure.
Right here.
Yeah, in front of me.
Hit Majin Buu.
Majin Buu.
All right. Make your first attack.
Yeah, he's attacked me already, right?
Yep.
That one.
Natural 1.
Yeah.
All right. As you go, you kind of swing across. Completely misses. As it kind of dips back. Roll another d20 for me.
Uh-oh. You lose your legs.
It's a natural 18.
Okay. So from there, it dips back, goes swings clear wide. Anything with your bonus action?
Yeah, I'm gonna disengage.
Disengage. Okay. Disengage, and where are you moving? You have 30 feet, right?
That way.
This way,
Exit stage left.
towards the bear and the other ogre.
Snagglepuss? Is that what the character's
Okay.
name is that does that?
Towards the bear.
Yeah, right.
Right there.
Kill okay.
Okay.
I only have like 2 animal noises. I have alpaca and bear, and that's
Ah!
Okay.
What?
What about huh?
it. What?
Huh?
That's not an animal noise.
Oh, I thought you had set that up for.
Oh, no.
No, that's
all me, baby.
That's all you? All right.
that's
yeah.
for sexy time.
Seeing you move,
Yeah.
seeing you move, Castos.
Uh-huh.
This figure's gonna rush up, try to make another attack on you.
What animal would that be?
I could have swore it was for your llama.
That is a 20 to hit.
Damn.
That's my gerbil.
20 to hit. You take 5 points of slashing damage as it goes across, almost in the same spot, like right above it on your side, as you're trying to head out. From there, Brutus, you're up. And you can hear commotion behind you.
How far away is the thing that's attacking Castos from me?
It's in distance.
I turn around
Okay.
and I go up to it and I aim for its head.
Okay.
All right, Thor.
Reckless.
Reckless. Okay.
I can't tell if that's correct or not.
That's not.
This one?
Yeah, that's fine.
20. Wild 20.
Wild 20. It hits. Roll your damage.
That is 10 plus 2, 12, plus 1 is 13. 13 points of bludgeoning.
You maxed out that dice? The D8?
It's a plus 1. The
Oh,
damage
plus
roll
2.
as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. I'm like, damn. I'm
Because
like,
it was
you
a plus
maxed
1.
that out.
It was a plus 1 for
All right,
damage.
so
and everything
that's
else.
12 plus your fire damage.
No, it was 13 bludgeoning plus 1 fire.
1 fire. As you see this figure chasing down Casas. You rush up
Oh, God.
and you smack the flame smash right into his chest. The flames from your weapon kind of catch onto the clothes, and as it starts to engulf the body in the flames, you can hear a silent scream as the fire kind of takes it. Gone. Okay. Anything else? You have 5 feet left to move.
If I move 5 feet closer to that ogre, closer to Hemo, how far away would I be?
So here, you are 10 feet away. Okay. All right. Next, the ogre.
Which one?
This one.
Yeah.
Seeing you transformed into a bear, it's going to make an attack on you.
Sure, you can try. My natural armor sucks as a bear.
That is a 9 to hit.
It doesn't suck that bad.
Got a lot of thick fat.
As it's kind
Yeah,
of
it's that brown fat helped me hibernate.
it's coming back with the great club. Still, you see it, and even as a brown bear, you're able to kind of flatten yourself, and as it goes right above your body. From here,
Bear's got jukes.
Yeah,
this
buddy.
ogre is going to come up and make an attack on you, Brutus. That is.
My AC is 11 as a brown bear. It's not great. Yeah.
Well, what's your HP?
It's a 13 to
34.
hit.
It's also not that great of a creature. Yeah.
Seeing you kind of
But
take
it
care of
attacks
its
good.
comrade, it comes up and almost a blind rage. Oh wait, you reckless, right? That would
Oh,
be
no,
a
not
16 to hit.
No.
No? Okay. Almost in a reckless rage, it comes and swings the great club. You're able to parry it with your shield as it just goes right above your head. Next up,
Parry.
this goblin's going to move up. And it's going to take a shot on you with advantage. That is a
Brutus just runs around
13
the
to hit.
battlefield screaming.
Holy shit.
Like scared,
13 to hit.
like confused.
All right. You can kind of see with your back turned, you see this arrow go right over your head, kind of sails off into the distance.
I
From there,
I sidestep it.
there, the figure kind of disappears from your vision as you're looking over. It kind of just disappears from there.
What? Oh, that goblin?
Mhm.
Yeah.
That was the one that had like 1,000. That was like the loot goblin that had like 20 gold magic rings on it. It just got away.
It's the loot goblin, yes.
Are you kidding me, Kevin? Sorry, guys. We'll be back next week.
Rusty, you're up.
Shit, I need those dice. I'm happy as a clan that they are ignoring me. I'm gonna move 30 feet further back away from
Okay.
them.
You go 30 feet further back.
And then I'm gonna cast Firebolt on the one that I already singed with a Fireball.
This one here, you're just going to send it right there.
Firebolt. No.
He's bolting.
Oh,
Firebolt.
firebolt.
Yes.
You gotta.
I keep hearing fireball.
You're
Oh.
wishful thinking.
It's only an 8.
It's only an 8.
We're done. This turn's over.
8 plus 8 total?
8 total.
8
Noth-
total.
Nothing to see here.
Okay.
Carry on.
As you try to cast fireball, it kind of like streaks right past its face as it goes right down into the dirt. You singe some grass.
They can't all be winners. I'm done. Stop looking at me.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Hemo, you're up.
So I go bipedal and I make a multi-attack.
Okay.
So my multi-attack, I make both of them so I can just dictate which order I do them in, correct? Is that fine?
Yeah.
So that has a, yeah. So I go and I try and swipe at him with both my claws
Okay.
with a... I missed.
What was it?
13 to hit.
It hits.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Tell me your numbers, guys. Don't.
Yeah. Well, I thought it was 18 before was its AC.
No.
Oh, just because it was something different?
No. Yeah.
Oh, whatever. Alright, and then 13 points of damage.
Yeah, because I went to say that just hits, and then I went, no. I was looking at the wrong thing.
Just kidding.
Oh,
It's 16.
I said
His
it
strength
hits.
is 18.
Yeah.
All right. So what was the damage?
13 points.
13 points of damage.
Slashing damage, yeah.
Okay.
And then after I slice at it, I try to chomp the other part of its neck that's not infected with snake pits.
Okay.
With a 15 to hit.
It hits.
Cool. which is 1d8 plus 4. For 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage.
Piercing damage that time.
Okay. As you kind of double swipe towards its legs, you can see these large gashes go across this ogre's legs. And where did you say you were going to bite?
Well, I went by pedal. I like slashed its chest and then
okay.
my neck.
So you slash the chest and you go for the neck, and you can see these huge gashes across the chest. It's just bleeding all over. It's kind of you go and bite the neck, and you leave this huge like opening in its neck at that point.
And then I just let it back up a little bit and
Bear claw.
yeah, I just
Okay. Kasos.
I'm like fucking Kuma from Tekken.
Yeah.
Kasos, you're up.
Yo, I am. Who's technically closer to me? Which one of the two?
The closest one is 5 feet to your right. It's the one that's attacking Hemo.
Do I get advantage on attack rolls because
Trying
of
to attack Hemo, you mean?
or not?
Bear's got jukes.
No.
What if I attack the one that's next to Brutus? Okay, I'm gonna attack the one that's next to Brutus.
Okay. You would get sneak attack damage, but not advantage.
Huh?
If you attack the one with Hemo, you would get sneak attack damage, but not advantage.
I shoved
but
my
since
tail
you're
in its
attacking
mouth.
the one next to Brutus, you get both.
The tail gets its own turn. And
Yeah, exactly. Has a minus phone.
It's only sneak attack on the first hit.
So that is a 26 to hit.
That hits.
That's the
So it's 2d6
for snack.
and the d6 for your short sword.
Oh, shit. I did that out of order. I'm sorry. I meant to put Hunter's Mark on the guy, but we'll do that after.
Yep.
That's 2d6 and the short sword.
Multi-classing.
Wow. That
Multi-ball.
sucks. That's 3, 5. That's 9 total.
9 total.
Yeah. That's 4 for the no, sorry, 5 for the
It's fine. It's all the same thing.
That's all there's.
So as you go and you slash with your right hand, you go right across. It's kind of right across its thigh as you try to bring it down. You go for your bonus action. What are you doing? Hunter's Mark or attack?
I'm gonna go for an attack.
Attack. Okay. Roll attack.
That is also a 26.
All right. That hits. 1d6.
3.
points.
Sorry. That is 7.
7 points of damage. Okay. As you go for the other leg, you pull your other short sword and you kind of slash right across its leg, almost kind of in a double slash move. Anything else? No, you can't do anything, moving or anything like that. Okay. From there, Brutus, you're up.
Flame smash to the knee of closest ogre boy,
Okay.
and I'm going to use an advantage roll.
Okay.
Uh, 8 plus whatever. I'm sorry, 18 plus 8.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Do it. What's the math?
26 or so.
There you go.
Oh.
6 plus 4 is 10, plus basically 13.
13 points.
Plus 4 fire.
All right.
Here on-
13 plus 4.
13 plus 4. yes.
Okay.
Here on 5D1 Gaming, we're a learning stream.
Learning stream. As you come and you slam the flame smash into this ogre, it's a really good hit. Like you hit almost kind of like in its upper chest, right near its neck. You go for your second attack.
Stupid question. Do these count as monstrosities?
No.
Would I still be able to reckless attack on this one?
Hmm.
I would be able to make this one reckless, right?
If you wanted to.
Yeah, I'll do that. 6 plus 8.
We're not monstrosities. Monstrosities are
We're
like,
just double checking. I didn't think they were, but I just want to double check for you.
like the
6 plus
Tarrasques
8.
are monstrosities.
Make it 14.
14 hits.
A kraken. That kind of shit.
Monstrous
How did-
things.
How did the Manicore count it as monstrosity, right?
Yeah.
Huge like these things.
4 plus 4 is
Monstrosities.
8.
Monstruosidades.
8 plus 2 is 10 plus 1 is 11, and that is 2 points of fire, 11 points of bludgeoning.
Okay. 13 points total. Okay.
I was actually waiting for you to say what the fuck you wanted to say.
Monstrosity. And that's
As you go for an additional hit, you hit it almost in the same spot. You're kind of feeling like this is the spot to hit this huge ogre.
Huh?
Each time you hit it, you kind of feel like it's almost cupping into the hit, and you're bringing it down with all your might. Then this ogre's going to make an attack on you.
He's gonna try to.
He hasn't hit you yet.
He is not.
Bear's got jukes, man.
That is a 15 to hit.
Fuck!
The ends right there. I talk so much bear shit, now I'm getting hit.
Talk bear
Juke
shit, get
around
bear
it.
hit.
Yeah, exactly.
That's going on a shirt.
You take 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh,
As this huge,
my honey.
He clubbed the bear, no.
as this huge club kind of hits you right in your side as you're trying to do the boxing move. It kind of clips you. You get like the end of this club, so it doesn't really.
Yeah, and I was like,
No, he's good, he's good, he's good.
Yeah.
Round 3.
Yeah, exactly.
This ogre is going to make an attack on you. You did reckless, so. That is a 15 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. As he goes to, he's thinking about swinging the club at Costas, and right at the last second, he brings it down on you. Seeing that you were watching his every move, you're able to sidestep, and it just swings wide right from you. Next up,
Invisigoblin.
Yeah, right. Goblin Necromancer.
Really? A goblin necromancer, you say?
uh,
I'm quite curious.
what's the passive perception of a bear?
The passive perception of a bear is
10 plus perception.
It keeps your mental stat, right?
Yeah, it's mine.
Oh yeah, okay,
it's mine.
it's yours.
Yeah.
So yours is what?
15.
15. All right. As you're kind of taking the hit and you're doing it, you see this this arrow kind of bolt right over your head. As the goblin kind of took a shot at you, and it just sails right over your head.
I just turn around and bear point at him.
Roll intimidation.
Sure, yeah. Let's go with a 18.
As you bear point at it, it sees it and then right off against.
That's the way to do it.
It kind of like disappears, but you can see it is hightailing it away.
That bear is not wearing a tutu.
No, he's not. He left his unicycle at home today.
That bear is a shotgun, probably.
Yeah, right.
Rusty, you're up.
They're still standing?
Yeah, they're still standing.
No, we simply must stop that then.
This one looks pretty beat up. I mean, it's taken a lot of damage from hemo. Same thing with this one. It's having an onslaught of.
How far am I?
both
I'm like
Costas.
60 feet from him. Right?
You are 60 feet off. And then 1, 2 from this one.
Yeah. For either.
So that is 35. So that's 95 feet. That is 90 feet.
All right, I'm going to stay at 90 feet, and I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb.
Which one?
The one I've been firing
This
at.
one here?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll attack.
First level spell slot, lightning damage.
Lightning damage.
An 8. Man. All right, we're done.
Aren't you supposed to be? Are you adding your
Oh, that I have no idea.
your spell modifier to that? Wow, you're rolling that low.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. It would be an 11, but...
It hits.
An 11 hits it?
Yes.
Really?
It's an
Oh,
ogre.
my God. You know what I wasn't doing? What I wasn't doing is I wasn't adding my proficiency bonus.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not interesting. Kill it.
All right.
Yeah.
That isn't interesting.
So roll damage.
1,
Lightning damage.
2, 3.
Laser beam.
15.
All right, 15.
Rasengan!
As you are kind of like boxing back and forth with this ogre, it goes and swings right across, and as it pulls back, its club, right when it kind of like arcs over to its back, you can see this lightning sort of arc over its body and engulf its body from head to toe as this lightning is just arcing around. Looking at you, you can see its eyes just explode as it's looking right at you.
And it falls backwards. As that happens, I'm bear floss and I look right at Rusty.
Hello! I'm sorry about the eyeball juice.
Anything else?
No,
I'm just using taunts now.
All right. Hemo, you're up.
Now that I'm done dancing, I go over to the other ogre and hit it from the back. Wink.
All right. Roll your attacks at advantage.
Yeah.
At advantage. Alright, so I'm going to go with 21 hits. It's my claws. Which
Roll
is,
your damage.
2d6, like I was strut it over to it. That would be 7 plus 4 is 11 points
11
of damage.
points of damage. As you come up, where are you swiping?
I'm from its back, so I'm going to just go straight across.
Okay. So you're going as you slice straight across its back, you leave these huge gashes across, where it leaves like folds of skin. But it's still standing. But as you slice across its back, it kind of arcs up and goes. As you go through, you go for your next attack.
As that happens, I go to bite him with a 23 to hit.
Ella hits.
Jesus.
And with 8 points of Nambi damage.
How do you want to kill him?
By it. Okay, so can it just be total flavor?
Yeah.
Okay, so it was like the slash, and then a bear uppercut to his jaw. So knockout.
Okay.
KO!
Bites his own tongue.
As you slash, you go right between the legs, and as you come up, you kind of bring up the.
Sorry, okay.
Kind of bring it up,
As
and
a
you,
bear.
The whirling bear punch.
Yeah, exactly.
you hit it right in its jaw, and as you connect, you kind of see the jaw detach, and then move in as you bring it up, and it falls back, dead. So, as we have concluded battle, we are going to break for the night.
Why'd you knock Rusty over?
Yeah, fuck you, Rusty. Hashtag
He
bear uppercut.
wasn't supposed to fall down, but he has weak legs.
Before the adventure cuts out, I want to make a mote of fire in my hand and be like, "Where's the last one?
Yeah,
Hunt him down. He ran."
you're looking for the goblin. So, we're going to break for the night, guys.
Yeah.
So, thank you everyone for spending the time with us.
Yoga flame.
I'm sitting there, I'm like thinking about fighting like a
yoga
dragon.
fire.
Because I had that. Sorry, guys, you can do this. Side shit.
So, thank you for spending the time with us here on Twitch. If you're watching this through YouTube, thank you for watching the whole video.
Yes.
It's awesome that you reached this part. We load up these videos every Wednesday at 8 o'clock p.m. By that time, we hope to. Sometimes we have some technical issues. We are just 5 normal dudes playing out of my basement. If you're watching us through Twitch,
4 normal dudes, one of us is a mystery dude.
yeah.
This isn't the
Find
woods.
out who on episode 46.
Oh shit, that's coming up, dude. Don't make promises we can't.
So-
Well, you're like, I'll do something weird about it.
So, if you're watching us through Twitch, as you know, we do stream. If you're looking down below, we do stream Monday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We usually kind of conclude around 11 o'clock. But also, thank you for spending your time with us. Thank you for
Donations, subscriptions,
Yes.
tips.
Thank you for everything.
Bits.
Specifically, DNC616, thank you for the donation. Silver
Metal.
Adept for the follow and the sub.
Wow.
Thank you
We got a
for
sub?
Reptile Med. Yeah, he subbed and then followed. Yeah, but he used his Twitch Prime.
Wow. Oh, yeah,
Thank
yeah, yeah.
you to
Nice.
Reptile Medic for the donation, and thank you to Boogie LNM for the donation as well. That chocolate was spicy.
Yep. shout out to all you donators, all our subscribers. You guys are awesome. Everyone else out there, if you're watching us, it's even better that you're watching us. Thank you for joining us for this whole little bit of travel. We have 3 more days of travel, which is great.
Yeah.
I hope you found us somewhat entertaining.
I'm gonna
in
get a
this.
splinter in my hoof, maybe. Stay tuned.
Alpacas have hooves?
Yeah.
Yes, but who-
No, they have
So-
toes. They have like people feet.
Everyone out there,
Like, fuck, do they have hooves?
I hope you guys have a wonderful night.
Yeah, it's split hooves.
If you're watching us through YouTube, wonderful morning, a wonderful afternoon, whenever you're watching us. We love you guys. As all D&D groups, I mean, we're here for your entertainment, and I mean, we should all love our followers.
Yeah, no, I love most of you.
If you guys are,
You know who I'm talking about.
So, does anybody else have anything to say?
if you guys are liking our content, tell us.
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want more boxing bear fights?
Yeah, what do you want?
You want more Brutus smash?
You
More,
want that V to be cut a little bit lower on
This is not a V. It is a button, I'm sure.
And
Yeah.
it's currently in the shape of a V.
That's
and
like a
now
W
it's a
right now.
beaver.
Yeah, that's a W.
Let's just turn to an 18+ stream.
It has
W for a win.
been
But anyway, guys, we love you guys. I hope you guys have a good night, good morning, good evening. And we are hoping to see you next week or see you on the next video.
Yeah.
Don't blame the dog.
Blame the dog.
Don't blame the
Yeah,
dog.
dog killed the king. Hashtag dog.
YouTube, Mondays 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Baseball
Go ahead, you
memes.
can cut it out.
Oh, okay.
I don't
Yeah,
really
left
have
hand-
to.
left hand
wondering what
first.
you were doing.
Yeah.